Alright everybody, we've got a few people watching. We'll get ready to start right now. Today we are going to be, let me switch to the game. We're going to be streaming my matches to Field Marshal. And if there's time, I'll do a little bit of deck testing. Now, many of you are already behind the queue. One nice person in my comments who's been helping me troubleshoot my deck sent me what he thinks is an anti-commando deck. We'll try that at least once on the stream today. Looks good so far. I'm only missing one card, the Spitfire, and I'm not sure if I want to spend my elite wild card on it or not. Let me see what I have. Yeah, I don't have any for the UK. I'd have to use one of my general ones. I'm not sure about that. I might just replace it with another fighter at rank 4. Let's see. Deals double damage if the front line is empty. Well, that never happens in this meta. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. If it's an enemy unit, pin it. Alright, let's see what air units we have here. Let's see. When a ground unit retreats, draw a card. Not a lot of retreat in this one. This one's, I see this one a lot. I might use this one. Convert. Deck must not contain 40 cards. Okay. Well, let's see. Might be nice to have dive bombing. Dive bombing is really good in this meta. Hello, Chubblericious. You should build a Brit-German handlock deck. What's handlock? Welcome to the chat, everybody. Nightmare Yes 2. I see you leaving a lot of comments. I appreciate the engagement on the channel. The new Focke Wolf is crazy good. This one? How have you used it? I find most of the time people are throwing down units because they're playing rush decks. I haven't really seen a use for it. You'd have to tell me. Okay. In the meantime, though, I will just add this General Junkers one. So here's what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna open a pack. Just a general pack I got from my tournament. Only one limited. Nothing too crazy in there. Alright, so let's try out this one. Yeah, 190, as Namsangi is saying, I've had limited success with the 190 with the Turpits, but you can only play the Turpits one time. I wonder if countermeasures, would that count as not deploying a unit? I still think it would count, though. Alright, let's try his anti-commandos deck. Let's see how it goes. Who suggested it? Let me look that up in my comments really quickly. I want to give them full credit. I know the picture, I can't remember the name. Where's that guy? He did a good job critiquing my discard deck when I had trouble. Where is he? Oh! Awesomeness, of course, it's Awesomeness 100,000. How could I forget? Alright, let's see how this goes. Now, go easy on me. I've literally never played this deck before. Alright, so American, probably not Rush. I'll keep the Bomber then. Probably only need one Dilemma, and I'll keep the Pack 40. Alright, let's see how it goes here. Handlock is a deck that revolves around cards like Fog of War, that puts bad units on top of the opponent's deck. So cards like MI5, Fog of War Grounded, and Sherwood Foresters are the cards you would use. Oh, I like that. That sounds interesting to me. Yeah, I love decks that mess with the enemy's cards. It might be good also to combo route with it too, because you want to put like garbage routed units on the top of their deck. Here comes his Brewsters. Okay. Pin target unit, add 2 garrison. Let's get that started. Then I'll ambush it next. I'm gonna move to the front line, give it +2 attack, okay? Gets +2/+2 when it survives combat, or give it fury. Dive bombing might be good to do, because then I could do it on his unit there in the back, and then also... Well, he's got fighters, so it'd be useless against that. Yeah, ambush is the best move here. Interesting, he went for the stronger one there. Makes sense, that's the right move. I'll dilemma this unit right here. Salvage, deal 2 damage. Ooh, interesting. Let's see, Nice. Do that. Do that. I don't need to fortify my HQ. I might just add this guy for an extra garrison. Dilemma's pretty good. I still like Route better. But it's nice that he's got a he's got a 5 operation cost unit. Hey Gabriel, good to see you. Yeah, Braz style. Braz style. Alright, so I might throw up first responders. This has 2 attacks, so what can I hit here? I might just take out that. Alright, so I can attack, yeah, It's probably better to attack this one because I'm not wasting attack on it using this. Do 1, 2. Cool. Hey, Chubalicious, if you have a deck code for something like that, I'd love to try it out. That concept sounds really interesting. You know, if I tinker around with it enough, it might be something I talk about on my channel. It's okay, I can salvage these two. Good. Wish I had some kind of suppress. I guess I could dive bomb that. That might be a good call. Dive bomb. Take that out. Take that out. Alright, so far this deck is holding up pretty well on defense. Certainly interesting. What mic do I use? Oh, let me tell you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I spent a lot on this mic. It's the, I think it's the Rode N2R. Hey, Jasper. It's the Rode NTR. I think that's what it's called. I'll look it up after the stream. And I'm putting it through a Focusrite preamp. Hey, thanks for the subscribe, Jasper. Yeah, after this match, remind me. Don't let me forget Chubalicious. Or, sorry, Nightmare, yes. I'll let you know what mic I have. Okay, salvage, deal 2 damage. Alright, so I can do 5 to that. Oh, 4? I can do this. 1, 2, boom, okay. And then, let's see. Oh, I can't quite salvage, but I can tactical strike him. Cool. How many people do we have watching today? Alright, 12, but it's picking up. I see the graph is like vertical lining right there. More people will trickle in once we get some airtime up here. Don't let me forget, I want to talk about my mic. Entanglement. When a friendly unit is attacked, give it 2 defense before damage, add garrison. That wouldn't really save my, my artillery there. Oh, I could take out the tank. Good. Alright, now it's coming together. Okay. Salvage, deal 2 damage. These two might be a good combo. Get +1/+1 when it survives combat. Oh, this would help it survive combat. But I don't think he's gonna rush in just yet, so I can save it, probably. And then I'm gonna hit him with a, I'm gonna hit him with, I wanna salvage that one, so I'm gonna hit him with the Kitty Hawk. And then next turn I'll combo it with the Oxen Bucks. It's the same mic Axl Rose uses with a white foam ball? No, there's no, I don't have a pop filter. Well, that's not true. I don't have like a sock on it. I have a pop filter in the front of it. You know what I'll do after this stream? Let me write that down. I'll post a picture of my microphone on my my community tab. Post picture of mic. And of course, if you want to know my full settings, watch my guide down below. Creator Head Start. It's a guide I made about how to get massive success and make money on YouTube. That's why I afforded that watch in the game. Alright, entanglement. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna salvage that. Cool. Very cool. I might just, I'm tempted to go for his HQ. Yeah, because I've got a fortification here. Ooh, that's tempting. Yeah, he only does 1 damage to me. That's really tempting. I'm gonna do that. Cool. Oh, now it's stronger. Okay. So now it can survive a direct attack from his unit there. And then let's hit his HQ twice. Put the pressure on him. What do you think about burn decks using German cards like Bismarck, Kriegsmarine, Air Blitz, or whatever? I tried it. I got demolished by a guy who played that, but then when I tried it myself, it barely worked. Or sorry, it didn't even work at all. So, oh, there was no room for Garrison. That's a mistake. I'm not a big fan of it. Pretty much the only gimmicks, no, sorry, I shouldn't even call them gimmicks. I hate gimmicks. The only decks I really like are the ones on my channel. I like, not Commando, sorry. I like Garrison, but it's hard to get it to work. This guy says he can get it to work. Yeah, either it works dramatically or it doesn't. I find like you settle in at like a 50-50 win rate. Just not my style of game. Okay. Cool. Alright, so what can I salvage here? I can salvage this without dying. Cool. Hit his HQ again. Let's draw some cards. Interesting. Alright, first responders is good. This deck is doing a good job outlasting it. I just don't see it delivering decisive blows here. But as we all know from my French decks, sometimes that's a good thing. Oh yeah, guys, make sure you keep on subscribing. I'll try to post a picture later. I'm very close to basic monetization, where you guys can do memberships and super chats. I pretty much have the watch time hours here. Yeah, I'm at, you have to get 3,000 watch hours, and I'm at 2,300. They're coming in really fast. And then subscribers, I'm at 406 out of 500. When I get memberships up, I want to, do, deck reviews for you guys. He's taking his sweet old time. It went offline. Alright, this time I do think it was an accident. It's unusual for somebody to go offline in a casual match where it's like, it's even right now. Okay, Dilemma. Hit his HQ again. I'm gonna Dilemma this one. Oh, I might just salvage that. Yeah. Then hit that. Cool. I can't move into the front line. Oh, I can do this. This guy can block the front line. Oh, awesome. Okay. And then let's do, let's put more pressure on him. Hopefully I can get that into the front line. Hey, Javier, sorry. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. We are just testing out a Garrison deck that a viewer thought can destroy commandos? Is that possible? Okay. Looks like he is thoroughly AFK. Nice, that went veteran, just like I planned. Game's over. Chile, awesome! Very cool country. Wish I could have gone there. I've had friends and viewers from Chile before. Very nice. Very cool. Alright, yeah, this is interesting. That wasn't a really good test because that guy is bronze, he's not a high rank, and he went AFK there at the end. But my impression is that it seems like it would do well against rush decks. Oh, Brazil, cool, awesome, Gabriel. It seems like it would do well against rush decks. I need to experiment with it more. Interesting though, I'm gonna keep it. It's definitely worth investigating more. But anyway, we're here today because we're here to do my ranked matches. So I'll make a poll about which deck you want me to use to go up my ranked matches to Field Marshal. I've been saving it for you guys all week. I deranked after the season reset, and I only have one win. One win from the default drop from Field Marshal down to Colonel, and that one win was me trying to prove to Awesomeness 100,000 that, no, my discard deck's fine, what are you talking about? And, yeah, that's the cause of that 1 star, but other than that, I promise, other than that 1 star to prove a point, to win an online argument, I have saved my matches for you guys. Alright, so, but before we go, we're up to 15 viewers, we have 8 likes. 8 likes? Can we get to 10? 10 likes would be great, that's a nice round number, at least round on the base 5, right? Can we get to 10 likes? We have 16 viewers. Okay, and then the other thing, somebody, sorry, I think it was, Chubberlicious. Yes, he asked about my microphone. So I think I have the Rode NTR2, I think that's what it's called. Maybe it's the one. No, it's not the NTR2. Which mic did I have? It must say the model on here. Oh, NT1, not NTR. Okay, Rode NT1. I think it's the Rode NT1 5th generation. Let me see the pictures here. Yes, okay, it's the Rode NT1, the black color model. And I am using a, I forget the name of the cable. Yeah, anyway, it's a analog cable. And it goes from that into a preamp. And the preamp I have is the Scarlett Solo. Scarlett Solo. Let me type that in for you. Rode NT-1 into preamp Scarlett Solo. Excellent, excellent setup. It works exactly out of the box. It's idiot proof. You just plug it in. It works. It sounds amazing. And the only thing on top of that is I have a little bit of a I have some audio filters going on here in OBS, and let me talk about those really quick. Where are my filters? How do I look at advanced audio properties? No. I thought I had some audio filters here. I can't seem to find that right now, but anyway, I am running audio filters in there. I'm using ducking, so every time audio from the game, my voice overpowers the game when I'm talking, so the game audio drops down to compensate for my voice coming up. I have that, yeah, I have that filter in OBS, and then I have another one for, might be compression. I think I have 3-to-1 compression, and I think I have something also to turn down the bass. My voice is very bassy, I don't know how you say that. I have that to turn it down a little bit. I forget the opposite of bass. Maybe, is it treble? Trello? Anyway, it's one of those things. So those are the filters I'm running. Very minor, though. Most of this is just my default voice. I'm not an audio guy. I just followed a tutorial and got these. And I'll post a picture of my setup on my community tab after the stream. Thank you, M. Peters. Your mic is OP. I appreciate that. All right, so let's do ranked match. But before we start, let's do a poll. Wait a minute. We're still at 8 likes? Can we get to 10 likes? I don't think I'm going to start my matches until we get to 10 likes. Oh, one thing I forgot too. We need a text box. Text, okay. And that is tip goal 0 out of 1. Can we get one Streamlabs tip this stream? Can we get one? Drop that right there. Your voice is the best voice I have heard, S2. Thank you so much. That's not true. I mean, we have James Earl Jones and other people out there, but I appreciate that. And hey, let me give you guys some hope. If any of you guys are still in your late teens, early 20s, your voice can dramatically improve. My voice growing up was kind of like this, and I was worried it would never be okay, but thankfully, you know, I came into my own there. I got really lucky, you know, I guess it was like a late bloomer kind of thing, and it's much better now. So anyway, hold out. You are the Jeremy Irons of Kards. Thank you. Didn't Jeremy Irons, did he play Scar in The Lion King? Please confirm that. I want to say he did. Don't make me sing. I love that song. We're at 10 likes? I see 9 likes. Let me get up to that. We're at 10 likes. Come on, 10 likes. Nah, it says 9 likes. Can we get to 10 likes? Competitive's not starting until we get to 10 likes. Oh, we are. We're at 10 likes. Thank you, Yellow Submarine. Okay, competitive can start. All right, so let me do a poll. Which deck should I play for competitive? Let's add an option here. So the options are French Quagmire. Hello, Ryu. German discard. German overdraw. Let's start. Which deck should I play for ranked? French Quagmire. Yeah, it's the attrition one. Yeah, it's the attrition, I should say that. German discard. German overdraw. We'll keep that one up for a bit. Hello, Neo90SR. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for saying hi in the chat and introducing yourself. That's the proper way. Great manners. Oh, you guys like German discard. That's my weakest deck. Uh-oh. Might get some losses in here. I still feel like my German discard is not working, but you guys love that, which I understand. The original discard before these updates came pretty much made my channel. Hey Braz, what do you think about the German veteran deck? I've seen such deck on YouTube a long time ago. I've adapted my own, enjoyed playing that ever since. However, I always thought something was missing. I've never played veteran, I'm not sure. Blah, I clicked one, I meant overdraw. I hope you did. I hope you meant overdraw. Come on guys, vote for something else other than discard. Come on, yeah, something other than discard. I mean, I'll play it if that's the votes what they are, but yeah. Not looking forward to that. Hopefully it works. There's something I wanted to say, I can't remember now. Hopefully it comes back to me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of veteran though. Sorry, Thomas Care. I've never played it. I probably haven't uploaded half the cards. I saw your latest videos. Discard is satisfying. Which is funny because I spent a ton of effort on a discard video. And it was really great. It even had a turn 2 loss meme at the end. We're at 18 viewers. Great job, guys. But then people were saying it's not good. It was losing the matches, which was devastating. I worked so hard on that video. It even had a really hilarious, I lost on turn 2 at the end. Very disappointing. You love discard, okay. It seems unanimous here. That's a shame. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I built my channel on that. And for the longest time it was great, but eventually you guys will see overdraw is the new discard. Come on, guys. Alright, well, I'll play a few, then I'll switch if it's not going well. These people are tactically deficient, obviously. Yeah, that's right, M. Peters. This is why we don't have democracy. Neo90SR says, I see you enjoy playing with Germany. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some people complain about it in my comments. They say, what? You never played Japan? Why don't you play Japan? Check this out. Alright, so here on the bottom are all my levels, right? Germany, I'm level 428. UK, I'm level 92. Soviet, 43. America, 7. Japan, 0. 0. That's because I don't play gimmicks. I don't play gimmicks. And you know, another thing I want to revisit, there's a great deck I have in here that's no orders. Do you guys remember that video? It did okay on the channel, but nothing too crazy. I love that deck. The one with no orders, I thought it was really beginner friendly. It takes people by surprise. But, yeah, it just doesn't get the love it does. So I'm going to work on an update for that. I'm going to force that one down people's throats. Alright, let's end the poll. Alright, so German discard. French Quagmire is second. Alright, so we'll do German discard first. French attrition second. And overdraw last, really? Huh. That's the one that, that's the one that got the best results for people on my channel. Huh. But I guess you guys like the fun, flashy stuff. No problem. Alright, so somebody said... I see only German decks in your deck list. Why not play decks from other countries? Well, first of all, I've become so reliant on certain German cards over time. I haven't learned the other ones, I haven't learned the other factions really well. So I feel like if I switch, my skills will reset, and then I can't make videos that are entertaining or interesting or useful. So it's a combination of that, and I just don't like the playstyle of the other countries. I don't like rushing, I don't like gimmicks, I don't like self-damage, and so German has all the stuff I like, and obviously France too, but that's a secondary power. Germany has discard. You know, Germany has overdraw with France. You know, that's why. And it you know, just comes down to preference. I just like the German units more. But yeah, I am kind of a one-trick pony. More like, actually, you know, that's not true. One trick, it's like 3 tricks. Discard, overdraw, and attrition. Yeah, but, you know, people have their mains. I mean, I feel like everybody I play against is a Japanese or UK main. You know, it's funny, I get scrutinized for that when I still do play a variety of decks. Versus, like, you know, Commandos only or Japanese, Polish only. I'm gonna upload it later. I just played a tournament where, I kid you not, 2 out of the 3 matches were against identical Commando decks. And I think the other one was Japanese, Polish. Yeah, Thomas KR, you're right. You are absolutely right. Sunset Security, I'm so glad you made it. Hope you're doing alright at work. Yeah, slack off on the job. Slack off on the job and focus on my streams. No, great to see you. I know the chat's gonna be entertaining because you're here. You always got those quips coming. I tried to play my Feeble Overdraw, missing a few cards, but honestly I felt that my opponents were onto it half the time. It's possible. I was playing it early on when the season reset. It's hard to tell, though, if they're over it, onto it. I guess if they threw down a lot of units, but rush decks do that anyway. I only see... Okay, I think that's everything. Alright, so let's get started. You guys voted for discards. Let's do that. Braz Card Havoc. Alright, wish me luck. This is one of my weaker decks, so go easy on me. I've been playing French Attrition pretty much exclusively the last week to work on those videos, so a little out of practice here. I probably should do a casual to warm up first, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Hopefully I can cancel. Usually, if you don't cancel immediately, it finds you an opponent, but I got lucky there. Okay, let's warm up on Havoc, and that way I can talk to you guys a little bit more before I go into try-hard mode and competitive. We're at 22 viewers and 17 likes, just 3 away from 20. Can we get to 20 likes? 20 likes is a nice round number with a 0 at the end. If we're at 25 viewers now, if we're at 25, we can get to 20 likes. That's a sub 1. That's a negative ratio. Come on. 20 likes. Hit the like button. Subscribe. I'm very close to monetization. Alright, so German deck. I get the feeling he's discard. Could be wrong here. Everything here looks good. Let's see how it goes. Okay, air deck, not discard. Interesting. Alright. I am not going to suppress him. Just going to put my own fighter out. That way I'll match his unit count. Then once I get this guard down, that should calm things down a bit. Though he can one-shot it, so... Oh, that's tough. Okay. Then I'm going to discard him. He's probably holding... Yeah, there we go. Holding a dive bombing. Is this a deck with only one BF-109? No, I think I have like 3 BF-109s in this deck. Countermeasure, interesting. This deck doesn't have a lot of healing, but he's just gonna one-shot my guard there, even if I suppress. I think the right move here is to throw down the BF-109. It got suppressed too, but that's okay. It's better that gets suppressed than my my finished guard. I'm done at 12. Alright, I gotta guard that. Let me switch from top chat to live chat. Oh, he's doing a good job. This is a good rush deck. Okay. Oh, I can route these fighters, though. Thank goodness. Okay. But that one's more of a threat. Because I can suppress the other two. Let's do this. If I could destroy that. Yeah, if I destroy this. Yeah, oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot the combo. Route works with his guard, then I destroy his routed unit. And that gets it to 3-4. And now he can't break through that. Alright, yeah, there we go. I forgot. I came up with this combo myself, and I forgot about it. And I stumbled on it by accident again. Yeah, always combo route with the that finished guard. Now he can't break through unless he has suppression or something else that's weird. Yeah, I'm glad I did this warm-up. It's really bad that I forgot about the route combo. Yeah, that was a smart move. He can't beat the guards. But that's just telling me he doesn't have an answer so I can push harder against him. Okay, now I want to stop his draw. Ooh, friendly fire. Interesting. Yeah, his will was crushed by that combo. You saw that dramatic pause. Alright, let's take that out. Let's take that out. And hit suppress on that. And get an extra draw. Oh, second finish guards. Okay. He's in trouble now. Alright, we had a rough start, but I'm rebounding. Oh, instant kill with the Pack 40. That's why I like that unit. No problem. Ooh, I can crossfire. And then that'll improve the strength of my my guard there. Back to 3-4. He's in exactly the same situation. 18 likes. Can we get to 20? Only one of you guys liked after I did that call to action. Oh, do we have a tip here? Whoa, thank you so much for the tip! Why isn't the text-to-speech firing? I gotta check that out. I'm sorry, it's supposed to read your message in text-to-speech. I'll read it after this match. Thank you so much. It looks like you sent a deck code. I'll try that. William, that's so generous. I appreciate it. He just retreated his own units. I guess that fighter made him so mad. That's so nice. Let me talk to you about that after this game. Did he have any rush in there? Oh, he can fight. So that does help him. He'll get another countermeasure and another fight. Okay. He can't fight this fighter, so I'm going to put that down. That puts a lot of pressure on him. And then I can salvage his countermeasure infantry and take that for myself. I gotta check in on that. I'm not sure why the text-to-speech didn't play. Unless you didn't enable it, that's possible. I gotta update the tip goal. We reached our goal, guys! Next stream webcam confirmed? Just think of the JU-87 as like a, something just to sync his orders. Cool. Okay, he drop pointed that. That's no problem. I get the feeling, does he have a retribution? He played his, no, he doesn't, because he used the, hit the drop point on my guy. I'll do my own. Anyway, I'll do that one. Anyway, think of, the JU-87 as, oh, that's a bad news. Okay. You can really hit my HQ hard there. Anyway, think of the, JU-87 as something just to make them waste their orders. I think the only HQ buff here I have is Alpenfestung. If he has like a Blitzkrieg or some weird buffing unit, he can win the game, but it looks like he doesn't. Oh, he's doing the retreat thing again. Oh, but it didn't trigger. Didn't work this time. Alright, so he's pretty much out of cards. This is his last hurrah, so if I stop this push, the game's over. No, I don't want him to retreat that, so I might suppress this thing right here. I don't want him to use the Schützen again. So also I need some guard defense there. Suppress that. Okay, good. And this one's the most dangerous, so I'm gonna take that out. Though in hindsight, he might have, it might have triggered the friendly fire, which I wanted. Okay, then I'm gonna use from the deep instead, because there's no good source of friendly fire. Oh, suppress the guard. Yeah, good thing I dealt with that. No retreat for you, though. As soon as he plays that second tank, though, I'll destroy it and I'll break his combo. Yep, combo's done. Yeah, if he has Bismarck or one of those German ones that hit your HQ directly, I'm in trouble. So I have to get I have to win quickly or get the Alpenfestung and just win the game here. Let's drop that down. Oh, Night Hunters. In that case, I might bring this back. I don't really have the credits for it, though. Let's just clear him out. Yeah, let's just clear that out. This is a good insurance policy against a rush unit. Yeah, I think that's the better call than just the tank. Yeah, if he has the Comet or the Bismarck or the Tirpitz, I'm pretty much, it's over. But he's really low in cards, thankfully. And he's gonna get a draw because he takes the front line. Oh! He had 2 credits! That's a waste. That's a total waste. Big mistake there. Bye. And normally I'd love to put down the Stuka, but he doesn't really have cards, so it would just go to waste. He should have taken the front line and got an extra draw. Big mistake there. Alright. Oh, Festung. Alright. Much safer now. Okay, and this time I am going to put a Stuka there, because he might get cards. Oh, okay. There's a countermeasure. No problem, I got a second Stuka. Alright, I'm down to 8 cards. Okay, I gotta win the game fast here. Okay. Cool. Stuka. Friendly fire. Hit his HQ. Panzer for extra draw. Oh, it's tempting to throw down the BF-109. Yeah, undo the BF-109. And then I can really get some heavy discards on him. One mistake people make is you want to put down one of these discard fighters early in the game on turn 3 to make them blow orders, but after that, hold them until the end of the game until they're in a situation like this when they have like 2 cards and limited options. That's when you can really punish them with 2 of these. See, he was able to deal with 1 of them, but not 2. So watch this. Give me your cards. Oh, nice. I have his blitz tank now. Cool, cool, cool. Friendly fire on. Alright, what are you gonna do? What's your move, man? That crushes hopes and dreams. Yeah. He might be able to get a win out here. But missed it and destroyed himself with friendly fire. Alright, this discard deck still got it. Still got it. Nice win. I was really down to the wire there with just like 8 or 7 cards left. Good game, good game. Alright. Sunset Security says, I took the Stuka out of my decks. I love the card, but 4-drop like that is hard to get out a lot, I feel. Yeah, like I said, save it to the end of the game and combo it with a second one, and they can only take 1 of them. Thanks for the subscriber, David M. Alright, so William, let me take a look at your donation here. Really appreciate that. Where do I see that in Streamlabs? Recent events. Okay. Oh, yeah, William says, let me play that again. Where's the text to speech? It's supposed to play that. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do tech support until I get that fixed. Sorry guys, but it's just bothering me so much. I fixate stuff and I can't let it go. I'm sending my support. I'm really enjoying your Jap British Garrison deck, especially in the lower ranks. Oh, William, are you the Awesomeness 100,000? I only played that once. I don't think I have a Japanese British Garrison deck. Other than the one I just played on stream, but somebody suggested that to me. Alright, so alert box. Okay, so we, or not super chats. We want tips. Text to speech is enabled. Minimum amount to read is 2. We can set that to 1. Spam security off. Volume. It should work. Alright, so play that again. Let me test it.
Kevin tipped $74. This is a test donation for $74.
Okay, that works. The test works. Now let's replay the original one. And that one doesn't play. Okay, I have no idea what the issue is. I'm gonna fix it after stream though. Fix suit tips not playing TTS. I gotta do that after stream. That's bothering me so much. Sorry guys. Huge bummer. Alright, good game. Yeah, that retreat tank is like shifting attack, but what it does is it does that for all of your units, which is really cool. You're gonna run another Saturday morning live stream? Yeah, it is Saturday morning in South Korea. But Saturday morning is great for me to stream because everybody's asleep. And you guys in the US, I think it's what is it, Friday night? In Europe it's about the same time. What time is it in Europe? I'm actually not sure. No, you guys in Europe it's almost midnight. It's late, that's right. Okay, but yeah, you can be late late in the night is okay for you guys too. You are Korean. No, I'm not Korean, but I live in Korea. 3 a.m. in Europe. Yeah, you guys can still watch because it's Friday 3 a.m. Here's the deck code for the handlock deck I just made. Please make some adjustment. It's probably not great. No problem. Let's check that out. Just delete that. Import. Okay. Let's see what we got here. This card is really powerful, putting the target unit on top of the owner's deck. This is the mainstay of the deck. You need this to get the deck to work here. These are all pretty standard orders you use. This one is really good. Yeah, it's for getting copies of units you like. I've played against this. It's really powerful. In fact, I have a video on the channel. I almost lost, but I still won against this one with my French deck. That stops their draw. That's good. This is a really powerful, annoying German unit if you have an opportunity. Sexton's good for pins. This one's good for putting garbage. I'd like to see more sources of route, but other than that, there's 4 of them. That's good. There might be, let's see. Yeah, I like this a lot. I might just add 1 Panzer Grenadier or maybe more to give me more sources of routing their troops, so I can put more garbage on top of their deck. Very interesting, though. I'd love to experiment with that. The stream isn't the time to do that, but very interesting. Maybe after I do my competitive matches. Thank you. You may have given me something for the channel. So what did you call it? You called it handlock? Is that the term you came for? Let me name it that. And then who gave it to me? Chubber. Okay, Chubber's handlock. That sounds bad. Alright, thanks. Yeah, Panzer Grenadier, just at like first glance, I haven't even played it yet, but first glance, Panzer Grenadier seems necessary. The rest of it's great. Yeah, this is really cool. Alright, we'll try that one out later. Alright, so let's go Card Havoc in multiplayer. Let me just check this right out. 3 AM in the Netherlands. Very cool. Yeah, I love the Netherlands. I have so many Dutch friends. In fact, one of the guys who works on my YouTube channel, one of my other YouTube channels, he's doing 3D modeling work for me. He is from the Netherlands. He's from Frisia. Very, very cool. Saturday 3 AM in the Netherlands. Well, thank you for spending your middle of the night Friday night with me instead of being out drinking and partying. I appreciate that. I meant your British-Japanese deck. It's like 7 months old. I think I remember that. Yeah, I got to Field Marshal and pretty high with that one. I wonder if it's still holding up today with all the new cards. Alright, let's do ranked. Ranked discard. Namsangi, your name kind of sounds Korean. Are you Korean? Alright, this guy looks good. He's got a good card back. Oh, Japanese Rush. Okay, ready. All of this looks good. Except for the Jaeger. I'd like... Well, that's a guard, though. I just don't want to be so weak on early game. I think this is okay. I'd like to see a route, but I don't have it. Oh, you are Korean! 안녕하세요! Welcome to the stream. Prepare for legions. Yeah, it's either... Oh, he didn't play a rush, so yeah, this is legion. If nothing happens on turn 1, it's a legion deck. Got it. Alright, so it's very tempting to want to add your suppression, or fire your suppression on that, but don't. There are infinite sources of these cards. There's only 3 cards that generate them. One's the Japanese card that gives +2/+2 on intel. The other ones are that Tarnoff one, right? Do not waste your suppressions on those guards. Use your routes. Now this guard is good. It will scale with his legions. I might just friendly fire him. Yeah. He's gonna get so cocky and attack me. Okay. Friendly fire and Arado. Cool. 안녕하세요. 잘 지냈어? Sorry. 잘 지냈어요. Too casual. 이 라이브를 보았어. 감사합니다. 지금은 독일 데크, 디스카드 데크 해보고 있어요. Attack. Let's do it again. Oh no, more intel. 9 health on your HQ. I'll talk about that after this match, Thomas. Are you Korean too? I see KR in your name. Okay, I want to shoot his HQ. Oh, am I set up for a, I'm almost set up for a crossfire, but I don't quite have it. Oh, if I suppress that, but then I don't have enough credits for it. Ah, bummer, bummer, bummer. Okay. I think salvage is the right move here. Yeah, salvage that. And then it'll improve my guard, and then I get his guard back too. Oh, Czech Republic, very cool. I wanted to go there, but I've never made it over there. Your Korean is pretty good, I'd assume, for a foreigner. Formalities are hard to get right when learning. It's tough. Yes. 제가 미국에서 온 사람이요. 외국인요. He doesn't like that errato. He was hitting his HQ too hard. If I could do 1 damage, I could set up for a crossfire, but I don't quite have it. Guard. I'll salvage that. Cool. I don't really need draw. Let's give him some trouble here. Hey, Jacopo. Tognozi. Alright, so remind me, guys, don't let me forget. I gotta talk about how I ended up here, and then, the other ones. Well, that's a 4. Okay. Oh, that's a blitz 1. Alright. Cool. So that would be 6 with crossfire. I want to send that one back though, so it the attack resets. Or I could suppress it, I guess. That only brings it down to a 4. I want him to waste credits. Japan doesn't have a lot of credits. Yeah, because even if I kill 2 of them, that's not enough to survive an attack from that, even with suppress. I can afford to take a little bit of HQ abuse here. I'll draw that for later. Because I want to combo an attack with the guard so it gets +1/+1. Legion's good, okay. Those are 2. That's a 3. Crossfire time. Bye. Icing on the cake. Down to 6. This deck still got it. Alright, everybody complaining about it. What was that about, huh? What was that about? Alright, first ranked match, and that was an easy win. I was looking at the chat half the time. Alright, actually this deck is better than I remembered it. I was struggling with it before, but I keep remembering. I keep forgetting. I did so many changes. Alright, so, let's see. Going back in the chat. How did you end up in Korea? Where am I from originally? I'm originally from the US, and how I ended up from Korea was I was one of these people that, like, never left their small town, and I felt like, you know, I wanted to be more worldly. And I always had a bucket list item. I wanted to prove to myself that I could learn one of the world's most difficult languages. Because in class in school I took Spanish, I took Arabic, and both of those languages I didn't do very well. In fact, my grades were very poor in them. I don't have a natural gift for languages, so I wanted to prove to myself in my life I could overcome like some difficulty. I wanted to do something that I am not naturally talented at, because a lot of people, they stick to things that they're naturally talented at that they succeed in because it's enjoyable. I think it's a better test of character if you do something that's not easy. So I went over to Korea, and then I enrolled in one of these language schools at a university. It's called Ohakdang, that's what it's called. And that was for 2 years. I was on a 2-year student visa for it. And then I was ready to go back, and then I suddenly met my wife. And yeah, one thing led to another, and now I've been here 7 years, but we're trying to go back soon. Thank you for asking that question. I always like it when it's very nice and thoughtful when you're interested, you know, how other people are doing. I've done you know, I've done teaching, and I don't do teaching now, but I've done teaching here, and I always liked it when my students would ask me what my plans for the day are, how I'm doing, what I'm doing. Some of them wouldn't bother to ask, and only would talk about themselves. So anyway, it's very nice of you to ask about me. I appreciate that. I'm here to entertain you, so I'll keep talking about my stuff to a minimum. But yeah, I appreciate that. Garrison decks should be brought back. They can trump commandos as they did before, kind of. That's what Awesomeness 100,000 was telling me. I still need to test it. Have you done military service yet? Or are you not planning to get citizenship? So I'm a foreigner, pegueño, so I don't have to do military service. I'm not a gyopo. I'm not planning to get citizenship. I'm planning to get permanent residency. I will get permanent residency next year. I'm very close. Do you think Maelstrom works as a stopgap for capitulation? Yeah, Maelstrom is a good alternative for capitulation. Just the downside is if you're not running veteran units yourself, it will destroy your own units too. So I'm not a big fan of Maelstrom. I don't even really like Crossfire either, but just there are so many cheap 2-credit rush decks you have to bring it. Good questions. Alright, that's everything. Alright, rank 2. Colonel. Let's do that again. How many likes do we have? 25 viewers, very good, stable amount there. A little bit lower than last time, but that's okay. That was just the new update. So of course there was a lot of attention there. If you could somebody post my stream in the Kards Discord? Under community content. Alright, this guy is a Field Marshal card back, so you know he's serious. It's German, so there's a chance he's running discard, so I don't want to get these 2 cards discarded. But he could be doing early game rush, so I'll keep the guard, but we'll ditch the... I'm already doing 2. We'll just keep those. 2 swaps. Oh, okay, good draws on that. Okay. Alright, I feel ready. Thank you, David. I am in the Cards Discord server, but I don't talk a lot. I'm Eugene. You can find me in there. Alright, he's doing credit buffs. So let me, let's see what he's doing here. Oh, he seems to have a lot of destroy orders. Okay, I'll throw it down trash. Oh, artillery. Good thing I kept the Schützen. I'm gonna throw down my fighter. I want him to waste units, or waste orders and attacks on it. Do you think, I'll read that chat after. Sorry, it's too long. I gotta focus here. This is a ranked match, after all. Okay, I'm going to hit his artillery. Alright, my Schützen is stronger than his. I have a card advantage, that's good. There he goes. Oh, I want to happy time him. Is it worth the risk to the HQs? I could do friendly fire. Tough. I could happy time and then attack him. I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay. Bye, Bismarck. I see what this deck is about now. Okay. Cool. Braz, you gotta do super chats on YouTube easier than Streamlabs. I know, I'm not monetized yet though, so I can't do super chats. Guys, subscribe and watch the videos. I'm really close. I need 500 subscribers. I need like 90 more. And you need to watch my videos for about 1,000 more hours. And after that, I want to do super chats, believe me. I'm rushing towards it. I'm trying. That's why I'm uploading so many videos and doing so many live streams. I'm trying, guys. Cool. Cool. Okay. Is this a mouse deck? I mean, he's really throwing up the credits there. See what he's got. Suppression. Okay, throw that down. Let's make him waste more orders. Seeing Bismarck leaving like that hurts my heart. Well, it's better to that than to be on the other side of it. It wants you to create an account? Really? Normally you don't have to do that. I donate on Streamlabs all the time and I don't put accounts there. Oh, he's gonna hit me hard here. Whoa! Here comes his push. Good thing I took out that Bismarck, huh? Oh, okay, I can route that. Good, that's a strong guard now. I think I got rid of most of his suppressions. Your tanks have blitz. Alright, so let's route that. Suppress that. And I might just suppress that too. Yeah, I want him to waste credits. Suppress that too. Cool. Oh, let me check that out for you, Sunset, after this. That's a huge problem. Oh, he still had a suppression. Bummer. Okay. No problem. Oh, he's hitting me hard. I could Alpenfestung. He might have a comet. That is the safer bet, but I got a lot of stuff. I got 2 friendly fires. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Give me your tank. Cool. And take out the Schützen. You're welcome, Chris A. Tell me your experiences later. I want to get as big a sample size as possible. He learned his lesson. He switched the Arado. Alright, after this I have to do Alpenfestung. Okay. Oh, that can't kill anything, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Oh, capitulation's gone. That sucks. He might win this. Smart. Oh, good. Not over yet. Check Streamlabs. Well, the good news is, I don't think we'll have to rely on Streamlabs just enough yet. We're almost out of there. I think this is just more a case of bad draws, to be honest. Okay, crossfire. But nothing really set up for that. Does he have any routed? No, he doesn't have any routed units. Alright, I think he's won this. At least I can draw with that again. Yeah. Okay. That's 4, 6. Yeah, he won that. Bummer. Guess you gotta make sure you draw for the, those Finnish guards. I'm tempted to add back into that one Finnish guard. But I don't think that's, you know, no deck has 100% win rate. So let's try one more. Alright, Super Chats. My Streamlabs. Let's check that out. Where is that? I'll go on a incognito tab and see what the problem is. Incognito. Test. Test. Tip. Says you can use credit card. I still haven't logged in. Okay, this... Alright, if you use... Oh, it is asking you to log in. Okay. I see. Let me try then on PayPal. Maybe with PayPal you don't have to log in. Tip. PayPal. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. I might have a I might have like a purchase security here. Hang on. Yeah, I think there's a setting where you have them verify so that you don't get like weird spammers or people scamming you. So you have to log in. But yeah, you can log in through Google or YouTube. I understand though that a lot of people don't want to do that. Though that said, I mean if you're doing super chats, you already are logged in through YouTube, so it's effectively the same thing. Okay. Hey. Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, I would try PayPal. I was able to get it to work. It looks like with PayPal. I couldn't super chat myself because I'm also the person receiving it. Um. Yeah. I'm logged into my work YouTube though. That's why I can't. Oh, that's totally reasonable. Yeah. Okay, I understand that. Well, anyway, I really appreciate that Sunset Security. There's no obligation whatsoever to donate. This is just a hobby thing for me. And yeah, don't worry about that. I'm really close to monetization here. In fact, let me show you guys how close I am. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Save that image. Capture 13. Capture 13 already exists. Capture 14. There we go. Okay. And then let's add an image. Image 6. Capture 14. Okay. You should see it on screen here. This is in my YouTube dashboard. And you can see here, there's 2 levels to monetization. One's for ads on videos. That one you need 1,000 subscribers. We're not going to worry about that one yet. For super chats, though, you need 500. So I'm at 409, really close. Keep subscribing, guys. And watch time, I'm really close. I'm not worried about watch time. I'm doing amazing on that. I have long videos. I just made like an hour-long deck guide for France. And subscribers, though, are a little bit slower than I was expecting. So if you guys can, please subscribe so Sunset Security can super chat. But also thank you to everybody who's been Streamlabs donating to. Really appreciate it. All right, let's go. Let's do another round. Will I make a Discord server? I don't think there's really not a need for it. There's the main Kards Discord server, but I'll think about it. I don't think a Discord server I have would add anything to the discussion on the game that the main one doesn't. Oop. 1 second. Just got a text. Hey, I'll be right back. I need to take care of something just for a second. Entertain yourselves in the chat. It'll take a minute. Alright, I'm back, guys. Thank you so much for being patient. Glad to see your climbing sunset. Security. Gotta leave the stream. We'll watch the rest of it later. Gotta get those viewer hours. Thank you, 남상기. 감사합니다. 나중에 보면 돼요. 괜찮아요. Thank you so much. It's nice to see you in the chat there. I totally understand you gotta go. It's 10 a.m. on Saturday. You got life to live. You're gonna go out for 노래방. You're gonna go out for 고기 식당. Everything. You're gonna have a fun time. Appreciate that. And I'm sorry I had to run away there. I got a new baby. Sometimes you gotta take care of them. Even on these streams, I gotta run away for a second. Thank you so much for being understanding and patient. I don't see anybody complaining or saying, I'm leaving, that's it, this is boring. I really appreciate that. Alright, back to game. I'm using British Polish Intel deck. Okay, I was about to yell at you, Thomas. I was about to yell at you, but then I saw it's British and not Japanese. Yeah, no one in this chat is using Commandos or Legions. You know why? You are the community you create. I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to say you're not welcome here, but I'm just not interested in that stuff. This channel is about countering those decks. So, if you want to hang out at the bar where all, like, the opposition hangs out, be my guest, but that's where this is. Dude, you should always put your newborn above us. We don't blame you. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I do put my my newborn above this, just being honest. This time, though, I already arranged it. I pre-arranged it. I did extra childcare duty yesterday, so my wife's swapping in here for a little bit. But yeah, absolutely. I put my... In fact, I retired from most of my other YouTube channels because of it. This is just the hobby side one. So I have the little bit of free time I do have, I use it on this one. Same, don't use in Commandos or Japanese Polish Intel. Yeah, that's right, that's the community I want. Okay. Pixel art weight screen is cool. Oh, really? I'm glad you like the pixel art. I've got a lot more of it, actually. It's from another channel, but yeah, I like that too. I always commission them. Okay, did I miss anything? Field Marshal. Climbing quickly, convert, overdraw. Yeah, I like crushing commandos. That's what I like. Alright, let's do one more. Yeah, weird decks and crushing commandos. Those are the two things I live for. Those are the two things I live for. I gotta get my camera on. I can't promise, but I'm gonna try really hard to get my camera on for next time. Germany again? Is this the same guy? I'm gonna be honest. I'm using Japan, Poland legions. I get it. You know, so only you know what they say. Only the rich can afford to be principled. So I totally get it. You have to do what you have to do. You know, when there are so many people playing that, it creates an incentive to join the dark side. I totally get that. I don't blame you. I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't once been tempted to try it myself too. But I held strong. I'm still at level 0 with Japan. I held strong. Oh, okay, this is a rush deck, not discard. Good. Blitz! Is that credit 2? Okay, let's take that out. No converts for you. Whoa, you're at rank 1,500 Officers Club. That's really high. That's higher than me last season. Good job. Though then again, you're using the, you're using the Japan-Poland deck. I know your game. I don't expect this fighter to live, I just want him to waste orders on it. I've got more of them coming. And he has no answer for it. Okay, I'm gonna get a free shot on him. Very good, okay. Oh, it's tempting to trigger the CC. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, another route! Oh, I wish I had the CC still up, because I could trigger it and then rank it up. Bummer. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep the... This will complicate his, deployments, and save the fighter, potentially. Some people mess up the timing, and this one gets some buffs through it. Or at a minimum, it'll make him waste his suppression. Okay, route, that's fine too. Forgot routes in the game, not quite. Usually I don't receive route, usually I'm the one doing route. But my route can take out his tank, and he doesn't have an answer, so I can waste another one of his cards. Good. Boom. Boom. Oh, no more happy time. He's probably gonna take my Stuka if I had to guess. Yep. That's what I would have taken too. Now that's a guard. Can I get suppression? Give me suppression. Wolfpack, okay. Yeah. Well, how much does this cost? Oh, 1? It's not worth wasting Wolfpack on a 1 credit card. He probably has crossfire, so I have to be careful about that. I'm gonna drop a second fighter. Smart move there. Okay. Oh, and I lost the fighter there. Okay. And he's got heavy units coming. Got a lot of friendly fire, though. That's okay. Let's drop that. Oh, good. Oh, he didn't have From the Deep on. I wish I triggered From the Deep with my routed troops. Let's just drop the Jaeger. I want him to move that up before I route it again, so he wastes some credits on it. Not route, sorry, wolf packet. Alright, that's his last happy time, as I got rid of the other one. I'm not worried about these infantry units. I can wolf pack them or suppress. Not a big deal. Oh, I could salvage it. Okay. Let me just draw first, see what's going on here. Ah, good. Stuka. Okay. Do that next turn. And let's pressure him in the front line a little bit. Ooh, smart. What's he gonna convert? Oh, my Stuka, no! Okay. I don't want him to fire that off again, that's annoying. I'm at a loss here. I could bait friendly fire with that. Yeah, I want to make sure he does that. So let's also retreat that. Ah, no more comet. Good, good, good. Okay. And I have a production. Good. I'm also gonna move in the front line and drop a CC. He thinks he's gonna get a kill here. Ah, smart. Smart, smart, smart. He was ready for friendly fire. Okay. Crossfire could take out both of these. And then I could wolf pack that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I could salvage that. Yeah, let's salvage that. You don't want to be wasting your crossfires unnecessarily. Now, if he has a crossfire, that might lose me the game here, but we'll see. Another one of those tanks. I might copy this guy's deck afterwards. It's interesting, the conversions he's getting on me. It might be worth suiciding this tank, because I don't want him to move up, attack, and then convert another one of my cards. Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because he could hit this guard. Might as well save it. Okay, I got lucky. He converted the production. Alright, let's get some good draws here. 2 crossfires. That's not really helpful. Yeah, okay. Game might be over here. Yeah, as I was saying, that's why I took my video down. I don't think this discard is there yet. It's missing something. I mean, I shouldn't be losing to this pretty, like, low meta effectiveness, convert deck. Oh, cool. That's really lucky. Alright, this game's not over yet. Even if he does win, I'm gonna make him pay for it. I mean, this game has been going on forever. Oh, okay, that one's difficult to deal with. Alright guys, I think this game's over. And after this I'm switching off discard. This yeah, this deck is, it's not, I told you guys it's not finished. That's why I took the video down. Yeah, I need, like, even if I had capitulation right now, I'd still lose. Oh, apparently honorifics can make your unit attack again. Anyway, that's an interesting deck. I like it. I might just I like it that it messes with his cards, so let's take that and let's play around with it later. I have most of these cards except for Prince Eugen. Interesting. I'm short on a Yagpan. That's really important. I don't have the special card and I'm short on that. That was a good player. I had some unlucky draws, but also it's not totally there yet. That's fine. And where's the overdraw one? Oh yeah, overdraw turn 2 loss. There we go. Alright, let's see what the chat has been saying. I like the overdraw deck better. I'm a huge discard fan. Agreed. Overdraw is more versatile than discard. Yeah, good deck there and good player, I must say. Yeah, he's got a good deck. I might iterate on it a little bit. How does order damage affect Firestorm? I'm not sure. The Soviet guard pair on there is interesting. It combos well with convert. Finland doesn't do that. Alright, let's check on the chat here. Or sorry, on the stream. 27 viewers, good. That's almost an all-time high. 21 likes, we got above 21. Very good. Can we get to 25? That's the next level. Thanks for watching, everybody. Alright, let's try overdraw now. I need to make more lower rank friendly decks. I find that, like, because I'm so fixated on my personal goal to get to top, like, 5,000 that I'm not doing lower ones. Hello, Shah. Okay, British, so probably commandos. And these are all units, that's good. We want that. Yeah, overdraw would have crushed him. I agree. Yeah, I wish, you know, Kriegsmarine and Wolfpack, this is Commando, I can tell. I wish Kriegsmarine and Wolfpack counted as naval, but it doesn't. And the reason they give is that it has to be named after a specific ship. It's very confusing, and I wish they put the icon on the card directly on the card face so you can tell if it's naval or not. Deutsches Guard? Very clever. Oh, you're funny. You're a funny guy, Neo. You're a funny guy, Neo. That's why I'll kill you last. If anybody knows what movie that's from, I'll make you mod. Good, he's wasting his orders before any commandos are out. I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, he's close to overdraw. So let's do that. What do we get? Oh, one commando down. Now, I wish it was Commander Ray, but that's second prize. That's just as good. That's a good consolation prize. It's Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Very good. Okay, you're going mod. Which is actually just fine. Sunset Security, I can tell he's a good guy, so you're mod now. Standard moderator. Very good job. It is Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're a funny guy, Sully. That's why I'm gonna kill you last. Yeah, I'm old too. That's why I was worried that people wouldn't get it, because, you know, it's so old. Let's throw this one down. Mobilize makes them panic. He's thinking about that. He's not sure what to do. Dilemma's the smart move. I would do that, but the thing is, mobilize. It'll be a dangerous unit really soon again. But yeah, that was the right move there. If only I had some source of overdraw. Oh, cool! You play card games? Yeah, me too. I didn't play Magic, but I liked the Star Trek CCG, and we owned the Star Wars CCG, but I didn't. We never played it. I couldn't figure out the rules. Also, of course, had Pokemon, and believe it or not, the Harry Potter card game. That was fun too. Ooh, I can compromise him again. But I would overdraw myself in the process. I could retreat that, get access to it again. Or get access to that one again. Or I could retreat that and then play it again. Tempting. That defense, though, is already so high. So let's do that. Let's get that back. Oh, unlucky. I got another draw. Unlucky. Okay. No overdraw this time. I could happy time him. Let's just drop that. Okay. How's the push to Field Marshal going? These are my Field Marshal ranked matches. We just started. Alright, here it comes. I'm ready for him. This thing can take a punishment. It's got 10 health. Unless he's got suppress. He's probably gonna get that one that resets defense to 1 if I had to guess. I'm ready for him. 안녕하세요. 다시 왔네요? 다시 왔네요? Thank you so much. He may have Ultra. Be careful. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I should be careful about that. Go on, play your cards. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. I wanna... He's close to overdraw. So, let's route that. Interception. Okay, that's fine. Oh, now he's not gonna be overdraw. There's no way. So I could shoot one. And then retreat the other. He's gonna blow credits getting those ones back. Oh, you're right. I should have caught that. He didn't have 3. He had 3 unspent credits. That was so obvious. Totally my mistake. Please no protected convoy. Alright, pin. That's better. Ah, lucky kill on that. Okay. No worries. Commando. I don't need HQ health. Oh, I should have played the Moroccans first. That was a mistake. Play it now, though. It's only 1 potential HQ health. I don't have enough routes or suppressions, which is annoying and disappointing. My draws have not been good. He shouldn't have, like, especially this early on, he shouldn't have 2 commandos up like that. It's just the Grenadiers are too expensive. This unit right here is a survivor. It's been here since the beginning, and it's still up there. Okay, now he's in danger of overdraw. Because he just played War Bonds, 2 extra cards, he's at 7. So let's hit him with that. Cool. Get Narado for an extra draw. Capitulation, good. And, just play that. I want to do Happy Time. Cool. Alright. Enjoy your 2 overdraw. Haha, Protected Convoy, that's a good hit. Cup of Tea is not so good. Down to 11 cards. Okay, 31 in defense. We're hanging in there. Wave after wave. He still hasn't killed this one. Now, he's gonna... Don't be surprised if my HQ gets down to, like, single-digit health here. Like, these commandos are just so brutal. Especially with Protected Convoy. My Leopold can force an overdraw here. But I'm tempted to wait on that and capitulate first. So he'll just get those commandos back. Good. And if he wants to use Commando Raid, he's gonna have to waste credits moving them out of the front line. Which I hope he does, because then I'll hit him with a Leopold and massively overdraw him. Oh... He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. I don't know why he didn't play his commando first. Okay. Well, anyway, enjoy your massive overdraw there. Ah, he got the commando back. Bummer. Still. Enjoy getting that trash out of your hand. Because I've got more compromises coming. Ah, Cup of Tea is a bad hit. Bomber Mafia is a really good hit. Okay. He's down to 7 cards. Now, he's got 14 credits, so if he hits me with a commando raid, I only have 23 HQ health. It's dangerous. Maybe the better move would have been to just use Grenadiers on his commando. I might pay for it here. Come on, Leopold, take the damage. So, for cheap decks to play, I'll get back to you on that one. I have a few suggestions on my channel. What? 8 credits? You serious? Okay. Maybe he had Ultra ready or something. I don't know why he's saving 8 credits like that. Cool. Alright, let's peek into his deck with Happy Time. Yeah, he's almost in fatigue mode here. Put a unit on top, shuffle. Okay, let's take that. I don't know why he waited like that. Yeah, this game's over. He's just dragging it out. Okay. Let's see what he has. I don't know why I didn't use Commando Ray. That's bizarre. Is he just like checked out? Is he like scrolling Instagram Reels on his phone and not really playing? I don't know what's going on here. I love how even in the darkest times you always manage to somehow make a good German France deck. That's what I do. That's all I do. Yeah, you know, I always come back to the same well, huh? Oh wow, Braz, another German France deck. Very original. Daring today, aren't we? Well, he can scroll his feed and I can talk to my stream chat. So I mean, I've got the patience. He's not winning here. It's precious irony of all players to see a commando deck trying to drag out the game out of anger. Pathetic. Let's get another countermeasure. Foiled plans. This is so why are you doing this? This is so petty. What a waste of time. This commando player is so mad. He's so mad. Thanks, buddy. A commando player's mad. The irony. It's true, he may want to go one last burst with all of his orders. I think I even said that in my video. Yeah, usually you want to wait until the last possible second, then hit him hard. Especially if your HQ's not in immediate danger. He doesn't have any commando raids left, though. I destroyed the last one with Happy Time. So, and I don't think he has any commandos to do this. Okay. I mean, even if he gets sonar, that's not helping him. He's really close to fatigue. Betchley Park, same thing. Synthetic rubber, what? Okay. Bizarre. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he probably is getting stats for his missions and medals, but it's just confusing. Sabotage, I've thought about it, but, you know, there's limited French card space, and it's just so expensive. Happy Time pretty much does the same thing for cheaper, but I'll think about it, M. Peters. Believe it or not, I've had Sabotage in this deck before. Maybe I can make it work. Or he's in fatigue mode now. If I get a compromise, he's done. Super Fortress, okay. I mean, I have an Errado. It's blocking him. Okay. Alright, that's clever. That's clever. Let's see, but I can just... Boom. Boom. Nice try. Surrender now, please. Okay. Great, yeah, great game. Nice win. Bonus points for originality. I was not expecting a B-29 Super Fortress in a commando deck. That's that was interesting to say the least. Hang on, guys, I'm gonna get a water. 1 second. Then I'm gonna talk to you. Read the chat. All right, I'm back. So that guy, yeah, kind of. I don't think actually. Now that I think about it, he probably wasn't being rude. He was holding out for that Super Fortress. But even still, he was playing weirdly. In the meantime, he should have waited, or at least tried to do more to contest the board. I saw he was sitting on Commando Raid and other stuff and just not using it. Though maybe he was waiting for like one last massive push at the end of the game. Even if I didn't have all those defense in depth cards, though, I mean. That Super Fortress, it was at, what, like 9 damage? My HQ was above 20. I still think I could have beaten him, even conventionally. Oh, the Super Fortress came from Bomber Mafia, so that was a lucky coincidence. Okay, thank you, M. Peters. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Interesting. Now, for Fiery Ambush, that is a good card. Deal 3 damage to the unit and to HQ if enemy has no units left. That's good for more HQ pressure decks. This is not an HQ pressure deck. So Defense in Depth has an advantage at the same cost. that it scales up with the number of cards, right? So we're stuffing their hand with cards, whether it's routed units or overdraw, right? And so you can do up to 9 damage with that card. Whereas 3 damage, and a lot of these commandos you saw in this game, they get up to like 4 health. They're stronger than a fire ambush can do. And in this game, for example, doing damage to his HQ isn't what won me the game. He surrendered. I never got his HQ health down below, what was it, like 12, right? Or something like that. So it's a good card, just not in this deck. Good question, Namsangi. The rest is talking about the game. I thought somebody asked a question in the back. Okay, looks like we're all caught up. All right, that was a good win. We're going to continue with Overdraw. Good game. All right, let's do one more. If you're not subscribed, you should do so. Super chats are not super chats. Sorry, Streamlabs tips are always welcome. Believe it or not, Streamlabs, the fees are lower than on YouTube. I only pay PayPal's fee. Oh, Commando again, great. I always pay. I don't pay fees like I do in super chats. Super chats, YouTube takes like 20 to 40%, whatever it is. Wow, Commandos again? Commandos. Yep. I mean, I literally, as soon as the game loaded, I could tell what's happening here. Yawn. He might feel comfortable playing. Oh, never mind. I thought he might feel comfortable playing a Commando because I'm not doing anything yet. So this one is 1 extra credit. He's gonna get to 4. 5 is the Commando raid. By 5, I'll start putting things down. I don't want to waste the deployment effects of these. Kind of breaking my own rule there. Yep, generic Commando with ramp. Exactly. Okay, Commando raid's next turn. Okay, frontline fighters. I was not expecting that. Wow. Well, you took me by surprise. No problem. Schützen. Route. Oh, cool, you've been to the Yorktown. Very impressive. You know, I've been to a whole bunch of World War II naval ships. I just can't remember which ones. I went when I was so young. Sometimes commandos use it as a distraction. Interesting. I hope that's not the case this time. He's not close to an overdraw. Yeah, now that I think about it, Namsangi, he's not really attacking with them, which makes it seem like it is a distraction. Okay, yeah, this still is commandos. But I'll take away my criticism that this is generic, it's not. He still doesn't really have what he's looking for, though. Okay. Okay, let's overdraw him. And put that down. I want to save the route for his commandos, not that fighter. Perhaps he couldn't afford the generic card, so he threw in fighters. Very possible. Here's the commando raid. Well, I'm ready for him. Going for the HQ is a mistake. I have a lot of healing. It's at 9 cards. Peak overdraw territory. Oh, lucky. This survived. Compromise would be great. Okay. I didn't. What did he? I didn't see what he overdrawed. Oh, that's not a good overdraw. If I get my Leopold, he's finished. Okay. So I see this is a fully developed combo between air and commandos. It's original. Nice evil cackling as you lay waste to his generic commandos. Thank you. What? Okay. Yeah, enjoy your overdraw again. It's so tempting to put myself into overdraw. Just to hit him harder. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, I'm not even in overdraw. Oh, one protected convoy down. Oh, and Commando Raid! It's Commando Raid! I think he only has one left. Now that card's dangerous, that one he just played. That one's really dangerous. Luckily it hit my Moroccans. And he's got a protected convoy. He's only got one, thankfully. So should be okay. I can take that out with the Schützen, no problem. Or even just retreat it into overdraw, depending on how his hand comes. Yeah, that's... Sorry, dude. 32 to 28. That's not good enough. Oh! Bye. No, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have used that because he only had one commando in there. Believe it or not, that was a misclick. I was trying to show it off. I didn't mean to drop it. I wanted to use a Schützen on his commando there, so that was a mistake. Don't get too cocky. No, I promise that was a misclick. I didn't mean to do that. I think it's still winnable, though, even if I blow the capitulation. Okay. He wasted carpet bombing clearing Adorados. I don't think you need to min-max this opponent. Very true. Very, very true. Okay. Most commandos come by order, not deployment. So he's not really overdraw. So let's just get stuff in the field to divert commando fire there. I'm not worried about this, don't worry. Mr. Peters. How much does this cost? 4? It's not that expensive. But might as well make him spend it again. Cool. And, we'll careless talk him. I don't want to attack his routed units. They waste him credits when he tries to use them, and they combo well with Leopold. Wow, a 51 health HQ as a commando deck. Credit for having a higher HQ than mine. Yeah, that's not securing the kill, man. Okay, I guess he's gonna fight it out with his 1-1 troops. Turpits. And he's forcing my hand here. I still have I have one more Schützen and a defense in depth if he commando raids or does commandos. So we're just gonna, let's clear that out. They also can draw fire from commandos. And I can always bring them back with U16 if I need to use them again. Alright, there's the final commando raid. Take your time. Protected convoy? Okay, that's serious. But the trash units are drawing the fire. Still nothing on my HQ. Yeah, when you deploy units by orders, it gets around countermeasures and turpits. If he has enough protected convoys, he could potentially mess up my HQ here. But doesn't seem like it. 6 credits left? Are those countermeasures? What's going on here? Okay. Schützen. Cool. Schützen. Cool. And let's get my mobilized commandos down. How many routes in this deck? I have 4 routes. It should be the last commando, should be the last commando raid. Yeah, I play commando too. That's right, Meep Meep. Okay. Now he's gonna do 2 damage. Nothing on my units. Nothing on my units. I never liked Sudden Strike. I always used that 1 credit card. I think it's called like Breakthrough or something like that. I forget what it's called. Alright, let's defense in depth that commando. And by the time he gets to the front line, these 2 will be powerful enough to stop him. I still haven't gotten my Focke-Wulf draw fighters yet, so I should be getting there soon. Interesting, he can do 8 damage to my HQ here, potentially, between those 2 units. He's lucky with those pins. Ah, Happy Time doesn't work. Yeah, that's why I don't like, at the end of the game, Happy Time is near useless. Alright, so that's 2 damage, and that's 2, so that's not enough to secure a kill. I'm just gonna hold off. I'll let him do the 8 damage to me. He's almost out of cards. He's got 2 left. Okay, draw for me. I miss Reichsbank. Bye. Okay. He might win this, actually, if I don't get a good draw here. Ooh, sorry. That's a 4, that's a 3. Let's, which one should I retreat? Probably... This one, This one wastes more credits. I guess it really doesn't matter that much. Do that one. Oh, the 11th. Okay. And that's 2 plus 3. Oh, I can get a kill on this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh! Good counter. Okay, you just lost the game. You shouldn't have done that. You should have attacked the HQ. It's over. Alright, so the match got more interesting there at the end because, ironically, he wasn't playing Commandos as hard. And believe it or not, the one thing about his deck that worked is, the one thing that worked to his advantage was that he actually didn't have a full commitment to Commandos. Ironically, that's the one thing that brought him closest to winning in this match. Which is funny, right? Because he's used to his gimmick working 24/7, and then it's funny, like, his gimmick totally failed this entire match. We were cackling and laughing and just and making fun of him the whole time, right? And then it gets serious. I'm really quiet and I'm focusing when he plays a normal game. So guys, play a normal game. Include normal units. And now he's wasting time.
No, my gimmick didn't work.
It's not like this is like your Field Marshal match. I don't know why you're dragging it out. Alright, standard, almost standard win there against Commandos. The beginning of the game was textbook. I mean, like, we were toying with him as we dismantled his Commando strategy. But then, ooh, it got a little serious when he played a conventional game. That's my message to Commando players. Play a conventional game. Alright, let's see. We are at 31 viewers, all-time high. Very good job. Can we get to 40? 24 likes? That's one way away from 25. Put it at 25, guys. Come on. Yeah, I felt petty and wait for 50 HP base to be killed, and he did it. Typical Commando. He did finally surrender there, but... Yeah, I wouldn't have been surprised if he waited for the 50 HP to go all the way down. Scepter is rough. I don't have many orders, though. Let's see. Thank you for giving me credit for the French Commando. I really like that unit. Actually, you know, people hate on it, but that French Commando saved the game. I was able to use it to just take out his Fury infantry. If he didn't have that Scepter intercept, I would have destroyed it and secured the game right there. It also combos well with HQ buffing. How does Commandos always become so good every update? It's really annoying. Commandos weren't that great last update. When they first came out, they were annoying. Then they went down to normal, and now they're a terror. French Commando used to be so fun. Really? That was in the game? I never played that. All right, we'll do one or two more of these, and then we'll switch to French, the French Quagmire, my attrition deck. But yeah, just Overdraw is so powerful. Overdraw does what the attrition deck does, which is buff up your HQ, but has the benefit of also discarding their cards. Germany, okay. Discard maybe, or countermeasure? I'll keep my happy time. This is good to survive early push. Retreat's probably not as important. Okay. So far, nearly every match, the opponent's gotten mad at the end of the game and dragged it out. Have you guys noticed that? Oh, conversion, okay. Interesting. We're not dealing with that, though. This is the deck I lost to last time. He's only got one more of those, unless he gets lucky with, that not Japanese, that German contest doctrine thing. 5. Okay. Time to start messing with his hand. Oh, he's really heavy on orders. No crossfire. Goodbye, Chubberlicious. Thanks so much for watching. I know it's late. Really appreciate it. You were active in the chat. You can catch the replay, no worries. What's the enemy deck? His deck is based on conversion. Oh, that's not enough for a kill. Okay, noob mistake, noob. Noob detected. Noob. I'm in overdraw territory here. Uh-oh. Noob. Ah, it's the 4th of July. That's why. Yeah, guys, spend time with your family. Don't hang out here. Noob, noob, noob. How do I get out of overdraw here? Okay. I'm just gonna wrap my own fighter.
I remember my first game.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't forget the handlock deck, Chupperlicious, don't you worry. And that's why I didn't waste my defense in depth. I'm going out here too, gonna have my dinner, have a good game, and the field is right there. Thank you. Oh, he'd have made a mistake there. He should have, okay, that's why. Got it. He should have attacked my, my routed unit. Yes, it's 4th of July here. Then if enough people dip out, we will, end the stream. Okay. Defense in depth. Motorcycle. Destroy that. Cool. Still don't Eoras? What's that? Switch to live chat. $26 likes. Thank you for getting us past 25. That's a good milestone. Oh, okay, he's at HQ rush deck. No problem. Risky, I could happy time it. But I'm already pretty much in overdraw here. Retreat that. Uh-oh. Yeah, if he has Bismarck or I messed that up there. Okay, okay. If he has Bismarck or something nasty that hits my HQ, game might be over here. I was focusing on the chat too much, talking to all the people leaving. Oh, okay. Well, unless he gets like that Panzer II. I was thinking about both countermeasures, but I didn't want to overdraw. But yeah, I guess I should just get rid of my overdraw anxiety. Luckily, he's not going for it. Yeah, he still has the comment. I would happy time it, but my hand is so full. He's got a lot of orders there. Okay, good. Now, I don't have to worry about him wasting my countermeasures now. Okay, good. So, if he has a Bismarck, my game is done here. Tirpitz would stop the comet. Okay. And, compromise would get me to 13 minus 3, that's 9. Yeah, really close to a Tirpitz. Okay, let's do that. Sorry, really close to a Bismarck, it's dangerous. The good news is, after this one, I can overdraw him and also pair it with my commando. Yeah, Bismarck is not going to work here. And he can't comment. And he probably has a ton of units. He might blow... He's probably going to blow orders if he's worried about an overdraw. But he may not understand that this is an overdraw deck. If I were him, I would start using his orders right now. But it doesn't look like he's going to do that. Oh, okay, bomber. Okay. Ah, got it. Okay. Smart move. He's still in overdraw range. Okay. Now this is painful. Oh, my overdraw. Okay. And I can route that and put up a countermeasure. Okay. Let's see what he overdraws. Ah, war bonds. Okay, that's okay. That's an okay hit. I should have, maybe I should have routed his, oh. Comet? Yeah, okay. Smart to bait that first. I'm dying for some Moroccans here. Okay. Let's get another countermeasure. Prince Eugen. Now, do I happy time or do both? Yeah, too risky. I'm gonna do both. Yeah, 4K does mean he doesn't have many bait cards. Yeah, he has a Bismarck there. I lose the game. Yeah. Sucks. I was too passive there. I didn't realize he'd be rushing. I'm just so not used to seeing German rush decks like that. Alright, he earned that win. He played much better than I did. Way more enjoyable than just playing generic commandos or Japanese Polish. You can see I'm out of practice against playing against those because nobody plays them. American, this should be more pleasant to play against. Probably frontline fighters, so we'll do that. Okay. Last game, if I'd played Happy Time, that might have saved the game. Because I might have seen his Bismarck and stopped it. So, actually, last game was still winnable if I had played Happy Time instead of the second countermeasure. Tell me, I'm gonna turn on my fan. Tell me if you guys can hear it. It's a little hot in here. It's the boiling summer. Sometimes the air goes into the microphone and makes it sound annoying. So, tell me if it does. All right, he's in overdraw territory, so we're gonna hit him with that. I'm out of overdraw. Let's see what we get. Ooh, that's a good one. Strategic bombing. That's a really good pull. Great, glad you can't hear it. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I was hoping he'd keep his hand full. Let's see what we got here. In defense in depth and... Oh, that didn't even kill it. Okay. Defense in depth can take out one of them and I have 3 credits left, and I can block the other one by moving into the front line. Or I can just use Grenadier on it and route it. Oh, if I route it, that's an overdraw, so we want to do that. What? No! Oh, they're 5 credits, not 4! Oh! Big mistake. Yeah, anything's better than fighting commandos. Okay, at least you wasted an order on that. Okay. Oh, that kills me. That kills me. Let's Turpits. I don't want any more coming. Now, I have a lot of healing in this deck, so don't worry, guys. Between the Schutzen and the Arado, I should be able to take out that other tank. Alright, Meep Merp, that makes me feel better. That was a really bad mistake. At least it baited him away from my HQ. Or he wasted an order on it. The French Blitz, that's yeah, that's a good option. I don't want to lose it though. I want to use it like at the end of the game when he's out of orders. Retreat. Probably the best move is Moroccans, Schutzen. Cool, and then take that out. It sets up the Moroccans for later in the game. When in doubt, you want to try to use as much as possible what's already on the board, rather than spending new cards. Oh, he's gonna get a kill on that. Oh no, for the HQ. Okay. No problem. I gotta take away some attention from my HQ. So I'll have to sacrifice that French one. I don't have many healing cards. He's got some heavy destroy orders here. No front line. Alright, that's 4 credits. I might want to waste that. Though 6 does the same thing. You do 6 and 10, happy time. Happy time should be first if I do that. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, no research for you. We're not messing around with that. A guard will take care of his tank. And this is 3. Do I draw or countermeasure? Let's do countermeasure. Ooh, nice. Okay. Might be time to blow capitulation. He's getting a, and he might victory march, yeah. Clear that out. Let's draw. Good, alright, here's compromise. Yeah, it looks like he was setting up for like a death blow there, which I don't want to deal with. Ooh, okay. Two compromises. 4 cards that would put him within just range of an overdraw. And I can retreat this and give him more trash. Oh, another compromise, okay. Good. I'm gonna drop down the commando rather than sacrifice the motorcycle. Okay. I'm glad that's gone. Yeah, that was the smart move there. $13. Ooh. 2 credits left over. Yeah. I only got discards on his routed units. Sucks. Oh, that's good. Yeah, 1 less of those. Ha! You missed. Okay. Yeah, I never expect Leopolds to survive. No point. Well, I'm low on HQ health. Let's see what we get here. Route? That's not helpful. Send that back. And let's hit him there. I might save this compromise for the end of the game. When he's in overdraw. That should be the last one of those cards. Emphasis on should. His research is gone. Lightning Strike is the more consistent one, but this game is probably gonna end up in a fatigue battle at the end. So Lightning Strike's probably the better call there. I'm gonna activate this. Yeah, let's do that. Well, he can use the infantry to break through and then hit my HQ. I might have to defense in depth. Oh, defense in depth doesn't work. I just made the situation even worse. Oh, I gotta count these little things. Big mistake. That's even worse. If I had a bridge too far set up like I originally planned, I would have been fine. That sucks. Oh, okay, I can get rid of this entirely. If I do 2 retreats on it. That's 8 damage. I can get rid of one of them. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Oh, but I can't target with orders, so that's useless. Okay, bridge too far. Destroy, and then retreat the other one? Yeah, seems to be the best move. I've had those, the Blitz French guard infantry. They're really good. Usually I have them. It's just, they don't have high operation cost. Ah, bummer. I would have won that if I hadn't messed up a... Oh, I survived? What? Okay. Whoa. I was... okay. Alright, let's play this carefully. Those are grasshoppers. Okay. Let's, he can suppress the Moroccans. I'm out of compromises. So it might be worth pulling that back so he can't hit that. This is a very close game. Playing Happy Time might have lost me the game there because this retreat and HQ buff is my only source of defense here. Yeah, because he can just break through with one tank and then end the game there, unless I get some miracle here. Like another Happy Time. Alright, I messed up this game. This was entirely due to stupid mistakes. Alright, yeah, good win. He deserves that. Very dumb mistakes. Like 2 or 3 times in a row. Yeah, let's switch to Quagmire. We're not really climbing today. It's a shame I had such like dramatic wins against commandos, but it's all blown because I'm losing to these conventional decks. That was totally winnable. I messed up so hard on that countermeasure. I've used Italy as an ally for Germany. Italy has good healing, yeah. Maybe I should look into that more. I like the draw and extra health there. Because this is obviously commandos. It'd be nice to overdraw him right now. I miss that old deck. I don't do a lot of attacks with my decks, so I'm not sold on that unit. Meep Merp. Meep Merp. That's how you say it. Okay, he overdrew himself. I'm not the only one that makes critical mistakes, it seems. Okay, Commando with no follow-up. Route. Suppress. Let's attack that. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have attacked those because it lowers my defense and it helps him clean up garbage from his backline where he can slot in more commandos. This guy's having a bad day. It doesn't seem like he has what he wants. Either that or he like literally just copied the deck code for commandos and doesn't know how it works. Oh, it's for deploy. Got it. I'd have to look at it. Maybe I do have enough more than 4 attacks. I'm gonna check that out. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice to come right back to a commando match. What was that? That actually might be a really good suggestion, Meat Merp. Let's check that out. So, what's it called again? 3-4K that gives you credits. It's a German infantry, I know that. This one? Gain 2 credits the first time you deploy another unit with 4 more attack each turn. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. That's got more than 4 attack. That's got less, more, less, less, more, less, 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 less. It's a gamble. I don't find myself, I don't find myself starved for credits usually. It's tempting though. Tempting. Got 4 defense. That's nice. That's a lot of fire you can take from commandos. I just, it's tough. It's like almost deck worthy. I just don't, I feel like, about half of my units aren't for attack, and I'm not, I'm usually not starved for credits. That's usually not the reason why I lose. Oh, that's true. The Cressiers do summon a 4/4. Alright, let's try it then. Let's try it. What should I replace it with? This Blitz tank is kind of like a, the black sheep of it, so let's get rid of that, and let's try the one you're suggesting. It makes the deck a little more expensive, but not too bad. Good suggestion. Let's try that. Japanese Rush, okay. Or Polish, let's see. Good setup for the beginning. In that case, I might switch this guard with a French guard that has more than 4 attack to combo with it. No, even if it flops, I wouldn't judge it just by 1 game. It's only 1 unit too. It's very rare that 1 unit is responsible for a loss. Yeah, let's, French guard 4 attack. I'll check that out later. Okay, Intel. Poland. Smart. Can do it again though. I want him to waste his credits operating those, so I'm not going to destroy them. Fight works very well against Commando's Chikopo. I've had success with that. It's definitely worth trying to build a deck around that. Fight in general is good. It's better than Orders. Yep, he's playing exactly into my hands. He's wasted so many credits moving those routed troops around. Good kill on that. Rush tank? What's going on here? Oh, nothing. Okay. Tempted to play the plane. I'm not really starved for draw now, though. So you could rush in and do something to my HQ. Yeah, let's just play it safe with the guard. Interesting to see a rush deck that's not rushing. That's not a problem. Let's Panzer Grenadier that. Not worried about that at all. Pressure him. Another one. He's lucky he had 2 in a row there. I got suppression though. Alright, I'm saved. Yeah, Folke Wolf. Suppression. Destroy. That gave me a ton of draw there. I'm still matching him, even though I played a ton of units. Or played a ton of cards. So he's out of Tarnovs. The last one is that Japanese one, which I have his suppression waiting for it. Attempting to use on that. At least I'm blocking his bomber. The fighter, right? Yeah, that's what I would do too. Pack 40 can... Oh, I can't take that out. Okay. Let's do this. Cheaply destroy that. Push up. And, I'm gonna risk it. He doesn't have a lot of units, so he's gonna wait for that Japanese intel one. So I'm gonna suppress... I could get the fighter back if I suppress that. But I don't want him getting a ton of intel. That's like a chain of misery, so we're gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I love the Grenadier 6/6. Must bring, that's why I have 3. And that takes care of his bomber. No suppression though, so I gotta be really careful here. The Pack 40 can take out that Legions though, which helps. Okay, he's going for a push. Interesting, if I hit the smoke screen, I will get a draw. But that 8/8 is just so dangerous. Oh! I can do a crossfire and take both of those out. I'm gonna do that. I don't have a lot of tanks. I'll just do the basic blitz one. The reason why I use that crossfire so early is he's waiting for that oh, I should have doctrined into blitz tank. That is a much better move, Meat Merp. But the reason I did crossfire was that I didn't want him to have a ton of units on the board, because then he'll play that Japanese intel one. But yeah, that would have been the most better move. I could have doctrined it, and then tapped his guard there, and then used this on the second one. That would have been a better move. So it combos on the first Grenadiers. I still have this blitz though, so I can do it this turn. That's not a problem. Not a problem. And I'll get my fighter back too. I still got Capitulation and Leopold waiting, so it should be okay. Tempting to just destroy that. Five and 3. Yeah. Let's get that down. I want to keep his unit count as low as possible because I'm expecting that Japanese intel. That one. That's exactly why. That is exactly why. Good news is, I can tap that. It's tempting to just take that out though. End the problem. Yeah, I have a lot of suppresses and routes, so let's just take out the problem. And yeah, I've got more guards coming. I doubt anything on Contest Doctrine has anything with Blitz on it. So let's take that out. Cool. And Moroccans and an extra guard. And fire at the HQ. So the Panzer IV with a fight, that would not trigger the Grenadiers because fight doesn't count. And I think the Panzer IV was too expensive. Wow, he's really going here. Not gonna attack? If he attacks that Pack 40, that is a huge mistake. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I thought so. So I get suppress here. Gets 1/1 when you play a card with intel. That bomber's dangerous. The guard infantry has to fight through my stuff. Which is an advantage. The bomber doesn't, which is really dangerous. It's a 3-2 normally. Yeah. Let's suppress the bomber. Guard. Shoot that. Yeah, actually a mouse would save the game here. And let's hit him here. Uh-oh. Maybe suppressing the bomber was the wrong move. 15 damage. 18 damage. Okay, they're still dangerous, even those routed units. I would have kept fighting. That was still winnable. Alright, Capitulation bailed me out there, but so could have the Leopold or Crossfire. Good game. We didn't get to try out your new unit. Alright, so, let's see about French guards that have more than 4 attack. If there are any. This one does. Mobilize is really weak against commandos, though. Let's try it though. Let's try to combo with that. It's at least the bright side is, oh, it's not, it's the expensiveness is the same. So I'm sacrificing slight effectiveness against commandos. And you're right, I'm losing operation cost. Operation cost. Tough choice. Yeah, actually, I think I'm not going to change it. Mobilize is just so out of favor right now. Repair one? What repair one? Repair guard? Let's see. No, there's no repair cards I can see. So low latency is much better for chat interaction, but still a little bit slow. Oh, we're at 29 likes. Let's get to 30. Yeah, one more like. Low latency is good. I'm just a little bit too slow because Meep Merp, I see he has good suggestions. And right as I make my decision, I see him say, wait, do this. So next time I need to make it even lower. I've got good internet. I can afford to do ultra low latency. Rotated guard figures. Now let's do another one. Hello, Cyrillic name. You were in the last stream. I remember you. Getting a lot of subscribers. We're at 413 right now. Thank you. Getting close to 500. We are almost there to monetization, so if you can subscribe and watch the videos, that would help me out a lot. Alright, what's this about? American? Okay, should be more fun. Keep the Leopold. Ditch the rest. Is Quagmire better than Overdraw? American Blitz. My draws are weak here. Ooh, fighter. Blitz again. Uh-huh. Maybe keeping the Leopold was a mistake. Oh, that kills me. Where are my guards? I like your videos, and now I think I should return to this game. Oh yeah, play the game. This stream is casual. You need to get to Field Marshal. Get your matches in. Oh, his combo is set up so well now. Oh, and I've got... Where are my guards? Seriously. That's not helpful. I've got nothing. Horrible draws this game. Oh, game's over. Really bad draws. I had nothing. Like, you'd think in a deck full of cheap guards I would have drawn one of them, but no, I didn't. That one was completely out of my hands. Seems like he got really lucky with his gimmick draws, and mine were really bad. Sorry for my bad grammar. It's pretty difficult to write on foreign language. No problem. I can tell by your name. I can still understand everything you're saying, so don't worry about that. The duality of cards. What faction is this? I can't even tell. It looks like Germany. Okay. Let's just play it safe then. Turn on the fan in the game. I need it in real life too. Oh, I like his portrait. His portrait's very cool. I like that one. So what did he discard on me? The Errado? Okay. Discard decks. You gotta get everything you can down as quickly as possible. Ooh, production. So this is a naval deck. Gains shock when you play a Navy card. Okay. What is this, a 2? No, it's a 4. That's a 1. Route. Suppress. And should I destroy it or go for the HQ? Go for the HQ, it's already suppressed. It's kind of pointless to suppress something and then destroy it. I do that a lot. I gotta watch out for those mistakes. Okay, let's send that back. It's a key aspect of the gimmick. Okay, yeah, give that to me again. I'm fine with that. I'll just retreat that. Fine by me. Why don't you deploy the French infantry? It's a guard unit, so I'm not really... My HQ's not in immediate danger, so I'd rather focus on pressuring him. Turpits? Oh, okay. Pin, okay. Errado. Good. Let's see what we get here. We want to blitz. Play down the guard. And I'm going to save that back because he might do some like wonky crossfire thing or capitulation or who knows what. I think crossfire is really out of reach here. A 1s and a 5s. Unless like he throws down a bunch of units right now, it's probably not going to happen. Hey, congratulations at level 100. Ah, here comes his gimmick. So this one's really dangerous. It hits your HQ hard. So level 4. I wish I had this access to this one again. That's not routable. That's not routable. Ooh. I could retreat it or go for the Panther D. He just played again. Panther D is a better long-term investment there. Let's hit his HQ. Figure this out. I played units. That's not fair. What? I thought I played a unit. Guess not. Gotta pay attention to that. Oh, now he's gonna hit my HQ hard. Good thing I've called to the colonies. Clear that out. Move up. That is shock. But just gotta do the best we can here. No kills on that. Hit the HQ. Probably has a bunch of naval cards that'll just like one-shot my HQ now. Two of them. Yeah, he has these cheap pin cards that hit your HQ. Good crossfire. I got Leopold, or I can retreat one of them. Yeah, Leopold is probably the move here. In theory, if both of those units stay up, I can one-shot his HQ. Game's probably over here. Yeah. Got really unlucky there. No Moroccans at all. No Call of the Colonies. Yeah, Leopold will not save, but that was the best bet. You saw his cards. He had two of them and the Turpits waiting. There's no way to win there. You have capitulation. Congratulations. Yeah, that's going to make the game a lot easier. Take your time. Yeah, I think my subs are going up. I was checking that. Let's see what I'm at now. Okay, Rush. Interesting. 414. Thanks, guys. Channel's going up. But actually what I live for are the comments. That's what I really like. Okay. I'm gonna let him hit the HQ. I'd rather he burn the credits on that. I don't think it's a full discard. So when he plays the second one, I'll just route it. Oh, okay, he's not doing that. Friendly fire, okay. You can still destroy it. Probably should have routed it first. Guess it wouldn't have mattered with friendly fire, though. He's playing a deck kind of similar to my German discard one. I recognize the friendly fire and the discards. Once I get to 500, super chats will be turned on. Keep subscribing, guys. Molotov, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Oh, I should have checked to see if any of those tanks combo with the Feldenhauen rifles better. Here's the Molotov. You called it. Got my capitulation. Good hit on me. Oh, he's going to countermeasure anything I put down. That's a 1, 2, 3. That's a perfect crossfire. Lost his comment. That sucks. Yeah. Let's crossfire that. So that was his countermeasure. I haven't played a unit, so let's drop the guard and get that to 0. Drawing, that's a good sign. He can fight that, that's no problem. Now do I do a Call to the Colonies or Panther? Or I could do draw and suppress on that, see what I can get. Tough. Okay, so fighter, down, draw, suppress. Go straight for the Panther, make him panic, or play it safe, Call to the Colonies, and maybe rout his fighters. What do you guys think? I've been losing a lot. Probably better to play it safe. There's something to be said, though, making him panic. 11 health is a lot. I can, let's do that. Play it dangerous. He's thinking hard. Oh, you're friendly fire. Very possible. Good call on that. Let's buff up the HQ. And get a guard down. Buy me some more time. Well, I'm in trouble. This is a good discard deck if you guys want to copy it. It's doing a good job. Yeah, my decks aren't doing so good today because I'm not encountering many gimmicks. Oh, that's just insult to injury. Stealing my card. Alright, game is lost here unless I can do something. Pretty much the only play here is to rout the fighter and then do crossfire. Or I could just rout the fighter, period. There's no need for crossfire. It's kind of a waste. Oh, wait, no, the, was that a 4? Oh, that was 4 defense. I could have destroyed it with just 1 crossfire. There was no need to use the grenadiers. I could have just crossfired everything, because that's at 2. Mistake. Yeah, I need to turn my... I definitely need to turn on ultra low latency, because every time I make a bad decision I see meat... Wait! 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 Crossfire! Yeah, if I had that Grenadiers now, I could route that that guard and potentially one-shot his HQ. Leopold, nice. Now I can route the guard. Leopold that. Call the colonies is safer, or I route it. He might have a countermeasure. Well, Call of the Colonies wouldn't help me if he does have Bismarck, because it would get me to... Oh no, it would be 14-2. Call of the Colonies is safer, or I could just route it. It would be so bad if I lost to Bismarck here. I'm gonna play it safe. He lost his Comet, thankfully, but having the Comet tells me he's also likely to have Bismarck. They're kind of the same playstyle. Ah. Well, good thing I did do Call of the Colonies, or I would have lost the game there, probably. Can't route any of those. Oh, it's gotta be the other one. Okay. No problem. Where are my Moroccans? Well, if he has Bismarck, it's over. There's the countermeasure. I gotta be really careful of friendly fire. Friendly fire can hit your HQ, I'm pretty sure. But I have no choice because he can one-shot my HQ here. Okay. Good. Bummer on that. Well, yeah, looks like the game's over. It's over. Alright, good game. Yeah, so far, you can see my problem is not credits. I'm fine on credits. It's mainly draw. So I'm gonna cut the Feldherren. Hello, guy with a Roblox profile picture, and add a little bit more draw here. This one is good for drawing, and also it's a viable unit. It's the same cost. I'll either add that or another Jaeger. Probably the artillery is the better bet there, as I can get a draw potentially on a cheap tank. Though Jaeger combos better with the first Grenadiers because I can tap and destroy more. What do you think, guys? Honor and loyalty? That's a... I can't add any more French ones. I'm at the French limit. I'm at 12. Yeah, Jaeger or the Pack 40. I have a lot of 1 cards. Probably 4 is better. Jaeger or Pack 40. Or another Focke Wolf, but yeah. Pack 40 is probably better. It deals with rush decks. Hussards, is that a French unit? Yeah, it's French. I'm at my French limit of 12. Though in some games I've been really desperate for a blitz thing to combo with my first Grenadiers. I think I might switch to Jaeger after this, actually. Actually, if I can cancel, I'll do that. Okay, good. Yeah, rather than the Pack 40, I'm gonna add the Jaeger. Because there's been a few times where I could have won the game if I just triggered the Grenadiers. Like when those really strong Polish guards were in my front line. Well, sorry guys, this hasn't been the best stream. The last one I did I was on like massive win streaks, but we're about trading evenly today. Most of that's just due to like dumb mistakes. Okay. Crossfire yes, Leopold no, Focke Wolf no. You like Italy? Italia. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, see, Jaeger does really well for me. I stop his early push. It's more expensive for him to fire expansion, and I get a draw. Garrisons, okay. If this unit was not attacked, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna set up for oh, I can just suppress. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And get a draw. He likes his garrisons, but I can just attack them. Like that. Nothing for a crossfire. Attack that. And let's set up for Moroccans. Interesting, okay. Can I crossfire? Just the two in the back line, that doesn't really matter. No suppress. I gotta take this out. That Fury thing is just, it's so dangerous. So, yeah, we gotta... That Fury, it's a potential 8 damage to my HQ. Yeah, we just gotta take that out. We still get a draw from it, and this one survives. Next turn, I'll shoot his tank with the Arado. Going for the HQ, I see. What do I have here? So I could retreat that. The tank is under guard. Good point. I cannot attack that. Good point. Might make sense to do a crossfire to get rid of all those. Yeah. And then get a Henschel up. Henschel's good against more, it gives me some defense, and I can hit more of these garrisons he's trying to throw up. Thanks for the suggestion, Meat Merp. I did see that one in time for the crossfire. Yeah, that's a smart hit. Okay. Guard, okay. Let's get that down. And let's get that one ready for a kill. And then hit that. And suppress that. Good. Alright, I think he's lost. Unless, like, he gets an expansion chain or something. Yeah. Alright, that's what this deck is meant to do. Good game. That was a very quick win. Yeah, the sign of a good deck is not only that you win, but it's also very quick. Yeah, adding the Jaeger is helping a lot. That was the right choice. That's what was missing. As long as you draw them, of course. I totally agree. How do you say your name? How do you pronounce that in English? I don't read Cyrillic letters so well. I guess I could ask ChatGPT. Vittorio! Thank you. I'll ask ChatGPT after this game. Don't need any of that. How do you pronounce this name?
The name Artem Serebrennikov is pronounced in Russian roughly like Artem. Artem, the R is lightly rolled, soft, T, and yom sounds like yom with a soft we onset. So it's like Art-yom with the stress on the second syllable. Soften the S and R at the start, stress on the syllable. Roughly, Serebrennikov with Kov as cough.
Interesting.
Putting it together, tips for Russian pronunciation. 1. Soft consonants, tes, before O, are pronounced with the tongue closer to the roof of the mouth. Listen and mimic to get the right feel. 2. Yo is always stressed in Russian, unlike E, and should be pronounced yo, as in yoga. 3. Letter O becomes more open, like ah, when stressed, and more like a quick ah when unstressed. But in Kov, it's close enough to O in off. Phonetic breakdown. Name, pronunciation. Artem, Serebrennikov. Audio practice. Artem sounds similar to Artyom, like Tom with a Y start. Try Serebrennikov, emphasizing Bren and softening the consonants where marked. If you want, I can record an audio clip or point you to an example. Let me know.
Okay, I don't like him getting production. That's a major risk to my HQ there. I can always pack 40 it later. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Alright, ChatGPT. Write me an essay about why it's lame to face UK commando decks in the game Cards. This will be funny to listen to while I play this generic match. Alright, I don't have any fighters, but I do need to suppress that very badly because it's extremely annoying. So suppress that. He might retreat it, but this will buy me some more time. Alright, let's go.
Why it's lame to UK commando decks in the Y2-themed digital card game Cards, players choose historical nations and build decks that reflect different military strategies. Among the many deck archetypes, few evoke as much frustration and groaning as the UK commando deck. While undeniably effective, facing this deck often feels less like engaging in tactical warfare and more like being the victim of a carefully scripted annoyance. Here's why playing against UK commando decks is widely considered lame. 1. Unrelenting draw and value engine. UK commando decks are infamous for their overwhelming card draw capabilities. With cards like 3rd Commandos, Naval Support, and 5th Column, the British commando archetype can consistently refill its hand while maintaining board presence. For the opponent, this often feels like fighting a Hydra. Remove 1 unit and 2 more take its place. It leads to matches where you're constantly on the back foot, not because you misplayed, but because your opponent never runs out of gas. That's not thrilling or strategic, it's exhausting. 2. cheap, sticky units that refuse to die. Commando units are not only cheap to deploy, but many of them also come with evasion or movement abilities that make them difficult to remove. Cards like Black Watch or
I'll show the deck when I'm done. Thanks for reminding me.
Or reposition freely, nullifying tactical planning. Combined with buffs and healing, these low-cost pests become durable threats that rarely trade efficiently. You're not outmaneuvered, you're out-annoyed. Hammer's 3. Control masquerading as aggression. One of the worst aspects of the UK Commando deck is that it masquerades as an aggressive tempo strategy, but behaves like an unholy hybrid of aggro and control. It plays cheap units to apply early pressure, but then leans on a huge draw engine and removal to grind out the mid and late game. That identity confusion means you don't know whether to prepare for a race or a slog. The result? Many decks simply can't adapt in time and get steamrolled or suffocated. Either way, the game stops being fun. 4. Too much free interaction. Commando decks are packed with enter the battlefield effects, many of which grant immediate card advantage or deal damage without needing to trade. For example, third commandos drawing a card and getting a body, or naval support dealing 1 damage for free adds up quickly. This robs the game of interactivity. It's not about board control or smart trading. It's about spamming effects you can't meaningfully counter. There's a reason players often complain that playing against UK commandos feels like watching a combo go off with no chance to respond. Number 5, lack of flavor variety. Let's be honest, UK has a rich World War II history with a variety of playstyles, from RAF air superiority to Royal Navy dominance to heavy tanks like the Churchill. But commando decks crowd out that variety by being the dominant and most popular archetype.
Shock.
Facing the same draw a million, play pesky bodies loop over and over dilutes the thematic richness of cards. When one strategy dominates so thoroughly, the game begins to feel stale and repetitive. Conclusion.
Conclusion, okay.
There's no denying that UK Commando decks are strong, but that's exactly the problem. Their overwhelming card draw, frustratingly evasive units, and oppressive value engine make them a chore to play against. It's not a contest of strategic depth or tactical foresight. It's an arms race of attrition where you're always behind unless you hard counter them.
See? She said it's an arms race of attrition. Well, I figured that out. I figured exactly out. I out-attrition the commando deck.
It's a lopsided, flavorless grind. In short, it's lame.
In short,
let the commandos take a break and bring back the tanks, planes, and real firefights.
Okay, if I don't have something to buff my HQ, the game is over. Okay, what's in here? My grenadier? Oh, that Rima. Okay. Is that a 3? No, it's a 4. Take that out. Take that out. He doesn't have shock anymore. So let's do that. And also, I'll get you guys another essay. Write me an essay about why it's lame to play against, lame and annoying to play against Japanese and Polish intel decks. Is that 2? No, it's 1. There we go, let's go.
Why it's lame and annoying to play against Japanese and Polish intel decks. In Cards, strategy and historical flair come together in competitive deck building.
Man, I'm in trouble if he has anything that destroys my
Players
my
take
HQ.
pride in clever plays, powerful combos, and tactical board control. But every now and then, you face a deck that makes you wonder, is this still a war game or just a math puzzle I can't win? Few decks embody that frustration more than Japanese and Polish intel decks. While different in theme and execution, they share a common trait, making the game feel oppressive, unfair, and fundamentally unfun. Here's why going up against them is so lame and annoying. 1. They don't fight you. They just watch you die. One of the main reasons Polish and
If I
Japanese
survive this turn,
Intel
it's
decks
gonna be
feel
okay.
so unsatisfying to play against is that they don't engage
I was so
in
close if only I
traditional
had called the
combat.
colonies.
They don't care about board control, efficient trades, or even attacking your HQ. Instead, they rely on intel triggers to win indirectly, by drawing cards, pinging your HQ, or activating damage through off-board mechanics. It's not a fight.
Okay, let's pause that for a second. Alright, so Sunset Security asked me to show my deck, so let's, first of all, let's get the deck code in the chat for you guys. Put that on the notepad. This one is it right here. That's the deck list. And now you want me to show it, so we'll walk through it right now. So 4 routes, dealing for rush decks. Arado for blocking bombers, giving you draw. Could also combo with the first Grenadiers. Free French Navy? Does that help your HQ? Oh, draw the top unit on your deck with an operation cost of 3. HQ gains 3 defense. That's a good card. I might swap the commando for that one. Where'd it go? Oh, that's the Quagmire. The commando one's not in this deck. Oh, that's a good card. I don't know what French one to replace it with, though. Good suggestion, though. Yeah, I don't have room for much else, so it's all the Cuirassier, the regiments of guards, Moroccans, and this guard. I don't have many Owens other than that. Draw 1 with operation cost of 3. HQ gains 3 defense. Draw for a draw plus 3 defense. I just don't see the room for it, but good suggestion. Suppression for deals with command as well, and also Japanese Poland decks, where they have those 3 cards you need to suppress and you win the game. That gives them guards and intel. Jaegers for draw, Henschel Bomber, Blitz Doctrine. Cuirassier spawns a guard that pairs with the Moroccans, gives you 3 operation costs to HQ. Regiments of guards there. Crossfire, 2 of them for removal. Call of the Colonies for HQ health. The guard? Yeah, but then if I remove the French guard, that has 3 operation costs, so ironically I'm trading it for a card that doesn't help me as much. Like you saw, he really didn't like that card, he was trying to focus on it hard. Anyway, the other key ones are the Grenadiers, that's good for removal. Yeah, France does well about making up for Germany's weaknesses, so you can have the benefits of defense while also using Germany's powerful orders and cards. Anyway, let's see what gives your HQ defense. I have just about everything that can buff up your HQ. I don't like giving your enemies cards unless I can trigger an overdraw. Free French Navy. Draw a top operation cost of 3. HQ gains 3 defense. I'm already low on guards. I wish I had 3 of those guards and I don't have it. It's cheaper than Call to the Colonies, actually. It might be worth swapping Call to the Colonies for Free French Navy. So I could draw Moroccans with it. Let's try that. Let's just make it a little bit more diverse there with Free French Navy. Good suggestion. Let's try that. Sacrificing a little HQ buffing, but it's rare that I use all 3 Call to the Colonies in a game. Whereas usually what I'm screaming for is Moroccans or guards. Japanese again. Wow, daring today. Cool. Get rid of the Rima. Rest is okay. Alright, good so far. Eipenfestum is, I don't need that with French HQ buffs. It would just wipe out my cards. Most of the time I'm above 25. Let's route that. So he can't get expansion. I hear the baby crying hardcore. I'm gonna have to end the stream after this match, guys. I'm sorry. I had a fun time today, though. We went 3 hours. Wow. Only downside is, though, that I didn't really climb the ladder. Hopefully at least we end a little bit positive by winning this match, hopefully. There was nothing I could do to stop that expansion. Two of them. You're welcome, Sunset. Thank you so much. Am I overthinking this? It's at 1. Suppress and get it. That one's destroyable through conventional means, though. Maybe it's better to suppress that one. Yeah, and then destroy that. And destroy that so the guard survives, and then draw. Yeah, that was good. Alright, so far I'm liking that free French card. It might actually be better than Call to the Colonies, period. Now that I think about it, yeah. Maybe only one Call to the Colonies is necessary, and they should just all be free French Navy, because I have so many 3 operation cost cards. Really good suggestion. Okay. It can draw the Leopold too, yeah. I think we found it. I think we found a really interesting combo here. Okay. I need the fighter to survive to block his bomber. So I'm gonna throw down the Moroccans. And instead fire on his HQ. We found it. Free French Navy. That's an overlooked card. Very good suggestion. Sorry guys, baby's crying really loud. It's probably getting picked up on the mic, so if it is, tell me and I'll play the chat GPT essay. Intel, interesting. Now I can destroy that. Oh, the Polish infantry too, the 1st Grenadiers. Yeah, I think we solved it. Yeah, I might get rid of all my Call to the Colonies, actually. Really good suggestions, guys. Alright, this thing is really dangerous. Cards you play have Intel 1. That card is terrifying. Terrifying. So we're gonna get rid of that. No, I don't have to drop the 5k guard. I can just switch out Call to the Colonies. The 5k guard has 3 operation cost, so it actually combos really well. Crossfire is not quite set up yet. 2 suppressions, but I'm going to save it for his key cards. I am going to push the Grenadier in the front line, so he has to burn something. Not quite at a Leopold. Haha. I'm saving these suppressions for Tarnovs in that Japanese unit. Surrender. Wow, did the Free French Navy make the difference? Very interesting. Good game. Okay. You may have solved it. Yeah, I like Free French Navy way more than Call to the Colonies. We're gonna add 2 of those. Yeah, that is 3 operation cost. What, I do need draw and defense, yeah. You're right, it's a good compromise. Now, what, operation cost of 3, so it has to be exactly 3. The Tiger is that. Let me, I'm gonna check on the baby though. Hang on. 1 second, guys.
Why it's lame and annoying to play against Japanese and Polish intel decks. In Cards, strategy and historical flair come together in competitive deck building inspired by the tactics of World War II. Players take pride in clever plays, powerful combos, and tactical board control. But every now and then, you face a deck that makes you wonder, is this still a war game or just a math puzzle I can't win? Few decks embody that frustration more than Japanese and Polish intel decks. While different in theme and execution, they share a common trait, making the game feel oppressive, unfair, and fundamentally unfun. Here's why going up against them is so lame and annoying. 1. They don't fight you. They just watch you die. One of the main reasons Polish and Japanese intel decks feel so unsatisfying to play against is that they don't engage in traditional combat. They don't care about board control, efficient trades, or even attacking your HQ. Instead, they rely on intel triggers to win indirectly, by drawing cards, pinging your HQ, or activating damage through off-board mechanics. It's not a fight, it's a scripted execution. You're there building your front line and planning a strategic push, while they sit back and go, cool story, bro. Here's 7 damage to your HQ from hand. 2. Intel spam is a
Hark 2. Alright guys, one more game and then we're going to finish up. Great suggestions though. Only downside, Panzer Grenadier is just too valuable. It's not worth giving up for 3. What's cost 4 that has 3? Actually, I don't want to dilute from 3 operation cost on my other stuff because the ones I do have are like really critical units, except for maybe the that French Guard. Let's see what also is operation cost 3 for France. That's a good card. It's cheap. It's only 5. Yeah, the only alternatives would be... Actually, there are no alternatives other than another 18th Regiment. Yeah. The only alternative would be an 18th Regiment, which is not worth keeping. This one is, it's got 7 defense, it's good against commandos, it strengthens your units, it doesn't lose mobilize. I think we're okay just with the change from Call of the Colonies versus Free French Navy. It draws 3 potential 3-cost units, and I have Leopold 10... Or, sorry, 1 Leopold, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and potentially 9, 10. So yeah, I'm not worried about drawing too many 3 operation cost units. I think that's good. Alright, so let me give you guys the new deck code really quick, actually. New deck code. Notepad. Okay, this one. This is a much needed improvement. You're sacrificing a little HQ buffs on defense, but not much, and it's already pretty strong at protecting your HQ. Alright, one more match, guys. This will be the last one. Let's hope it's a win. Is Free French Navy a naval card? It probably isn't because it's not like a named ship. 34 likes, let's get to 35. Super chats if you got them. Say goodbye. Japanese, okay. This is my bread and butter. I'm gonna keep capitulate. Keep the suppressed too. Good. Alright, that's a good draw. Wow, Blitz. Rather than dropping that down, I'm going to route him so he can't use expansion. I can clear it up later. Interesting. Oh good, I can route that. Alright, so... No, I should route that, suppress that. And leave that alone, rather than using that just yet. Yeah, it's a 1-2. Route that. Suppress that. Good. That was the wrong move, doing that for just 1 damage on my HQ. I'm okay on draws here. What I should do is I should set up for, the bomber could start executing these 1-cost units. I'm just worried he might, like, rush in with a tank or something and destroy it. I can afford to play this stuff all later. Let's get the bomber out. And, yeah, I'll keep the Jaeger in reserve. He might have a 35T, but better he uses it on my bomber than my HQ. Ah, bummer. Oh, 2 Moroccans coming, that's good. On turn 6, I can drop 2 Moroccans. Yeah, he held back the infantry, but better he used it on that than, something potentially more valuable. 3 damage. My Panzer can figure that out though. Oh, he's coming in hot. Okay. Do that. Panzer. Take that out. Did it trigger my Moroccans? Did I get any credit for that? I hope it did. I didn't see my HQ gain defense. Okay. I can... Why did it give me 0? Was that a bug? Why didn't I get credit for that? Your units have +2 attack while they have shock. Yeah. We're not doing that. Is it better losing that on shock? Yeah, we're not doing that. Much better. Okay. 0 because of infantry? It doesn't have to be infantry. It says when you deploy any, or when you deploy another unit. Another unit. Well, I'm in trouble here. Five, 6. Oh, it's so close. If I can just get to capitulate. Free French Navy would have been really helpful right now. Could have drawn a guard or something. Oh, he took the bait. Yes, he took the bait. He's going for the Moroccans, not the HQ. Oh. Kills me. Okay. Crossfire? Yeah. Retreat. Yeah, retreating is much better. Oh, but Contest Doctrine. If he plays a Panzer whatever, I lose the game. I'm out of Moroccans, too. Good, I can retreat that. Or capitulate it. 418 subs, thank you, much better. Where's my Free French Navy? Good combo there. Capitulate or Leopold? Capitulate or Leopold? What do you think? He is on the ropes now, but it's dangerous. If he has anything that touches my HQ, the game's over. Capitulate or Leopold? Leopold? Let's see what Meat Merp says. He has good, 2 Leopolds, okay. He's got good instincts for the game. Oh, thanks for the subscribe. Capitulate later. Yeah, I agree. When he has more units, that's a better use of the item. Oh no! Game's over. Lucky. Very lucky. That's unusual, just like to have no guards like that at all. And no HQ draws. This is alright, I think we'll do better next stream when I'm actually, I've got Free French Navy in play there. I might need to think about just adding a little bit more guard in here, but I'm already pretty much maxed out on that. Yeah, I think that was winnable, and the deck's better now. I think we'll climb next stream. I appreciate you guys, everybody coming out here and watching, even though it was just trading, it's not climbing. Doesn't look good, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, thanks. I gotta go now. See you all later. Great stream. Thanks for the super chats, everybody. And yeah, let's see your code. Something to check out. You're welcome, Sunset Security. Here's a code for later. Do you have the code? I want to get it in my decks here before I go. Ah, great. Okay. Let's get that in. Interesting. French and American. This might be my style. I'll have to try that out. Alright, see you guys.